Good morning, risers. Welcome to Sunrise Fitness with the Well Fit Club. I am Camila McDonald, your personal trainer and lifestyle change coach. And today we are going to be tackling upper body burn. We're working our full upper body today through a circuit of 7 exercises that we're going to repeat a few times. Today you're going to need a pair of dumbbells, you're going to need your mat, you're going to need a sturdy chair, and I would love for you to grab some water so you can sit throughout the workout. So go grab your equipment and we will be right back after the break.
Get ready! The best ever international meet to be staged in Jamaica. The inaugural Jamaica Athletics Invitational, a World Continental Tour Silver with a star-studded cast of international and local stars. Saturday, May 11, 7 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. at the National Stadium. Featuring the Olympic champion Hansel Parchment, former world champion Fred Curley, British record holder Darnell Hughes, rising triple jump sensation Jaden Hibbert, Kyron McMaster, and Kristen Coleman, two-time world champion Danielle Williams, former world champion Nina Asher-Smith, world record holder Toby Amusa, world championship medalist Shanika Ricketts, Marie-José Talou, St. Lucian Hot Shot, Julian Alfred, Nia Ali, Rochelle Clayton, Kemba Nelson, plus a surprise entertainment package never seen before in Jamaica.
I'm Tashika Lu, and we all have a story. I can vividly remember when I was about to sit my CSEC exams, my life took an abrupt turn. While I was walking home, I was struck by a motor vehicle. As a result, I suffered major memory loss, which unfortunately, I failed my exams. It was impossible to retain information. This one school piqued my interest the most, and it was Distinction College, lowest school fee and flexible payment plan. They offer over 35 vocational and professional courses. Eventually, I became a part of the family, and during my time there, I resat my exams, and with the patience of my teachers, I was successful. In addition to that, I studied media and broadcasting, specializing in radio presentation. I co-hosted the school's radio show, Distinction 411. I voiced numerous ads for the school, interview artists, hosted graduation. And now, I have my own radio show called On the Air with Tashika Lu. So you see, my friends, if I can do it and I did, you can do it too. You can call them at 876-356-4167.
Welcome back. We're going to jump right into upper body burn, and we're going to start as always with our warm-up. So I want you to start jogging on the spot. Take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. That's it. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Now we're going to go into some scoops right here. Scoop all the way down. Get your arms in motion. Keep your core tight. Prepare your mind for all that is about to come. That's it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to pull up. Pull and step, step, other side. Pull, step, step, other side. Pull, step, step, other side. Pull, step, step, and jog on the spot. That's it. Deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. We're gonna hop from side to side right here. Good. We are gonna work upper body today. So proud of you for waking up and joining us today. And let's get the arms going forward and shake them out. Let's take them to the back. Great. And again forward. We're gonna jog in between right here. Jog it out. That's it. And then we're gonna take it to the back. Ready to the back. Woo. That's it. Now we're going to work our torso right here. So we're just going to push it out over to the right, to the back, to the side. Other direction. Back, side, front, side. Again, front, side, back, side. We're getting warm here. That's it. Front, side, back, side. Now I want you to just rotate all the way around. All the way around. That's it. And other direction. All the way around. Woo. And we're going to jog it out one more time. Let's go. All right, a few more seconds. Then we're going to jump straight into the workout. In 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and let's go. So grab your dumbbells. We're gonna start with a lat raise to forward raise. I want you to point your toes forward. Slight bend of the knees, chest up nice and tall, core tight. Ready, and go. Lat raise to forward raise. Let's go. Lat raise, forward raise. Good job, guys. Lat raise to forward raise. Let's go. We're knocking these reps out. Getting stronger with each one. That's it. All the way up to shoulder height. Few more seconds. Woo! 3, 2, and 1. All right, now we're gonna go into jumping jacks with our weights. All right, get them here up on your shoulders, and we're gonna start with the low impact version. 30 seconds. Ready, and go. So everybody start with me right here. All the way up, stepping out. That's it. 15 seconds here, and then we're gonna jump into the full-blown jump if you can. If not, you're gonna stay right here. We're going up with both arms. Ready? If you can, join me. Push up. That's it. Raise up. Legs out. You got this. Woo! 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, so we're gonna go all the way over. Flat back, flies, squeeze. Then we're gonna go up, upward row, right here. Over. Flat back, squeeze your shoulder blades. Up, core tight, upward row. That's it. And up, upward row. Down. Let's go. Up, upward row. Looking good, guys. Over, squeeze. That's it. We're almost there. Let's go. All the way over. Squeeze. Last one. And up. All right, weights down. High knees, starting with low impact. So this is here if you need it. Up 30 seconds. All right. Notice the speed and power. If you can, join me for high knees in 3, 2, 1, and go. If not, stay right there. Get those knees all the way up. Good job. Woo. That's it. All the way up. You got this. In 4, 3, 2. All right, grab the sturdy chair, y'all. We're going into our triceps. Okay, this is upper body burn. So turn your palms in, walk your legs out on the soles of your feet and down, up and down. That's it. Upper body burn. Let's go. Woo. Squeeze them out. Let's get some strong triceps. You're doing so well. Up and down. Let's go. A few more seconds here. You got this. 4, 3, 2, and squeeze out the last one. Very good. All right. We're going on the mat. Up, up, down, down planks. All right. All right, so now we're gonna head up on our elbows in a plank position. We're gonna walk up to the palms of our hands and walk back down. Up and down. Up. Keep that core tight and strong. Up and down. Stay parallel to the floor. Try not to do too much rocking. And down. Let's go. Up and down. Last one. Up and down. That's it. All right, you're gonna grab your dumbbells. We're going to go into a sit-up and overhead press. All right, so the sit-up we're going to keep at an angle. So coming all the way down, up, press up, down, up, and press up. Keeping at an angle so you keep the core nice and engaged right here. Press up, get nice and strong. Over, up, press up. Last one. Over, up, and press up. All right, that is the first round. Sip some water. We're gonna go right back into it. All right, guys, take a deep breath in. Really pull the arms here. Give them a nice stretch because we're about to do that all over again. Get ready. Up and over. Take a deep breath in. Shake it out. And let's go again. Ready? Grab those dumbbells. We're going into lat raise, forward raises. Slight bend of the knees. Chest up, core tight. Ready? And go. Lat raise and forward raise. We're stopping both at shoulder height. Right here. All the way up. Very good. It's not uncommon for one of your arms to be stronger than the other. All right. So look out for that. Today we are strengthening our upper body. We're almost there. Whew. Very good. Last set, last set. And up. Okay, get the weights onto the shoulder. Ready, 15 seconds, low impact, and go. Raise up, raise up, stepping out, raise up, raise up, raise up, raise up. That's it, step out. We're gonna go into our jacks now. Ready, and go. That's it. You can do this. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Straight into lateral raises, bent over into our upright rows. Ready, and go. Over, up. Very good. And over, and up. Again, over, and up. That's it, sunrisers. We got this. Let's go. Over and up. Last one. Over and up. Excellent. Weights down. High knees. 30 seconds. Low impact or high impact. Let's go. Go, go, go. Give me your energy. We're almost through this. Ladies and gentlemen, you got this. Whew. Work for the burn. Work for the good health. Let's do this together. Keep going. Drive those knees up. Energy, 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 energy. 4, 3, 2. Very good. All right, grab your chair. We're going straight into triceps. Ready? 3, 2, 1. On that elevated heart rate. Let's go. Down and up. Squeeze. Woo. Very good. Squeeze. Down and up. Very good. You got this. Down and up. Almost there. 10 more seconds. Stay with me, guys. Power through this. You're getting stronger if it's burning, okay? This is not the time to quit. All right, let's go. For those of you just watching me and lying in your bed, this is the time to join. Ready? I'm inviting you. 3, 2, 1. And let's go. 30 seconds. Up and down. You can all do this one, okay? Up. If not, you can just stay in a plank position. If you can't manage this just yet, up and watch yourself get stronger each week. Up and down. Up and down. Last one. Up and down. All right, grab those dumbbells. Going up to the sit up, overhead press. Ready? In 3, in 2, in 1, and go overhead, sit up at an angle, down. So stop here, right here, about a 45-degree angle, okay? Woo. Hold your core nice and tight. And up. and up, and up. All right, we did that. We have one more round to go. Last round, best round. Shake it out. Let's get ready. We're gonna stretch the arm out right here. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Up and over. Woo! I know you guys are feeling that because I am. All right. Good job, guys. Stay with me. This is your time that you have created for yourself. Make it worth it. Ooh. Shake it out. All right. Last round, best round. We got this.
No more fear of missing out. CVMTV News is on YouTube. Get up-to-date news, sports, and business content at CVMTV News anytime, anywhere. Subscribe now to CVMTV News to see it happen.
Edition, I call it the Need for Speed edition.
The Festival of Speed.
Yeah.
From 2004, I first sit down in a barber chair.
Have you ever been accused of being the bully?
A whole heap of time.
Some maneuver when I see you doing them, I say, ja.
I didn't know anything about no outside life.
Bible study right through.
Yeah, man. My first party was when I moved to town. We're not going on a roller coaster, but we're going on the car.
No, you're not afraid of roller coaster, bad.
Yeah, man.
What kind of episode this man?
Better you finish the episode now.
The Cut is brought to you by Flow and Guinness.
Ready, we're starting with our lat raise and forward raise. Let's go, guys. Take a sip of water right now if you need it real quick, not too much. Toes pointing forward, slight bend of knees, chest up, abs tight. Are you ready? Let's go. Lat raise and forward raise. Let's go. Lat raise and forward raise. Let's go. Lat raise and forward raise. Woo. Lat raise and forward raise. Let's go. Lat raise. Last one. Forward raise. All right. 15 seconds. One at a time, isolation, and then we'll join them together. Ready? Go. Right and left. Right and left. Let's go. Right and left. Right. If you can, join me for jacks. Try and push it out. Last set. Ready? Go. You got this. Woo. Push it. Push it. In 4, 3, 2, and last one. Very good job. All right, now bent over flies to upright rows. Are you ready? Let's go. Over, up, upright rows. Get those elbows all the way out to the side. That's it. Nice and strong. We're working on those tone arms. Okay, out. That's it. Up. Let's go. Over and up. Almost there. Over and up. Let's squeeze out last one. Over and up. All right, weights down. High knees straight into it. Go. Push it, guys. Last set, best set. You got this. Just take a deep breath. Imagine your most fittest, healthiest self. And let's go after that person. Let's go. Move with purpose. Let's do this. Drive those knees up. Woo. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Triceps. Let's go, guys. We almost have completed this circuit. We just have a few more exercises. Ready, and go. Down and up. Ooh. That's it. I know you can feel your heart racing. It's the one sure way that we know we're alive, right? Our hearts are beating and we're breathing, so we give thanks. Down and up. Woo. That's it. 10 more seconds here. Work through it, work through it. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, put that chair to the side. Step onto your mats. Up, up, down, down planks. Ready? In 4, 3, 2, and go. Down and up. Let's go. Down and up. Focus. Down. Keep your spine neutral and up. Let's go. Down and up. Whew. Down and up. 2 more. Down and up. Last one. Down and up. All right, so we're gonna roll onto our backs for our final exercise of the circuit and of this workout before we go into our cool down. And we're going into our sit-up with our overhead presses. Ready? Whew. And go. And up. Down and up. Focus. Down and up. Down and up. Let's go. Down and up. Last one. Down and up. If you still have strength in your arms, give yourself a clap. You did that. I know. That was good. That was a challenge. But that's what we're here to do. We're here to challenge you because there's no change without a little challenge, okay? So let's take a deep breath in right here. Exhale it out. Let's deep breath in again through the nose. And exhale it out. We're gonna stretch the arms across right here. We are so grateful for every single session, every workout that you join us for. Let's go up and over. Just cool down right here. Whew. Let's start to visualize what we want from our day today. Make sure that your choices reflect all of your goals. And never make a decision in the moment just for the moment, okay? Always think about your future and what you're striving for. That's it, give it a stretch. So now we're gonna twist our torso. You're gonna take your right palm, put it by your left knee, take your left palm behind you and twist looking over your left shoulder. That's it. And other side. This is one of my favorite stretches. All the way. Nice. Let's take one last breath in, getting your belly involved. So we're gonna, on the inhale, you're gonna expand your tummy. And then on the exhale, we're gonna let that oxygen out. Okay, ready? Inhale. Feel your belly rise and exhale it out. Thank you so much for joining us for another workout here on Sunrise Fitness. But do not go anywhere. We have a very, very important wellness tip after the break.
Hi, I'm Wayne.
And I'm Tami.
And we are the Mitchells. You can watch Meet the Mitchells right here on CVMTV every Wednesday at 8 p.m.
Yes, you guys don't want to miss it. We will be having new episodes every week, so definitely follow along with our family.
Meet the Mitchell family.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
You're the sugar to my tea. Meet the Mitchell family.
We are here in Petersfield
in Westmoreland. We're looking for Chantel, a female farmer.
This is Farmer Chantel.
No, Chantel. Me look at a big woman with a head tie up. Oh my, you can be a hot girl farmer. As a hot girl farmer. Chantel, we're here, you know, we're in your office. We're in your what? Corner office.
I quit my job.
Quit it.
And I went into farming full time.
Full time?
We're not limiting ourselves in farming.
Okay.
Farming is a big field. Why not go all
out? 7 days a week, you go to the bush, you go to the farm, you clean the pen, you give the goats them water, you go to the chicken farm, you do the chicken business, and you're a mother of 2 children. Chantel, at this point in time, I call her Superwoman, Super Chantel. What are you cave?
Look who we have in the cut. No, today's episode I got nice. Legends, Senator, the long-time brethren, the great all-star, the king, and the man himself. Salute! You know, as man, we're not too God specialists, and that's the pinnacle of the problem.
We want some new era.
Do what you love and you never work a day in your life. Lie!
You work till you week. It was pandemonium. Country people can relate to me, I talk about. What you think about me no matter, you know. What matter to me is what me think about myself.
Man United, you know. I don't care what man wants to say.
You know, man.
Yeah, man.
You know, man. You finished?
Yes, we finished.
The Cut is brought to you by Flo and Guinness.
Welcome back to Sunrise Fitness with the Well Fit Club. We just powered through an awesome workout, and as always, we explore one of the pillars of Well Fit. Today's pillar is Eat Well, and one of the surest ways to improving your health pretty much immediately is by adding more fiber to your diet. Consuming enough fiber every single day will help you to manage your weight, support your digestive system, promote a healthier gut, as well as fend off heart disease and type 2 diabetes. So here at Sunrise Fitness, we recommend 25 grams a day for women and 38 grams a day for men. And most Jamaicans are not even getting half of that. All right, so I want you to give your health a full makeover just by adding these 3 simple high fiber foods to your diet. So let's start off with avocados or pears, when they are in season, of course. So they are nutrient-dense, versatile fruits that can be eaten alone or used in a variety of tasty recipes, from soups to salads to smoothies, guacamole. I like to add them to my smoothies for creaminess and, of course, to boost fiber intake. Beans are also a very versatile, fiber-rich food with protein and iron. Black beans for me are a staple for so many dishes, including my black bean burgers. Chickpeas are also awesome. I love to roast them and season them for a crunchy snack, or just add them to salads. Then we have chia seeds. They are easy to add to any meal. They're particularly high in fiber and also one of the richest sources of omega-3 fatty acids that are plant-based. Now, chia seeds are maybe a little more expensive, but a little bit goes a long way, so it will last you for longer. All right? So again, that is fiber. Try and add avocados or pears. Try and add lots of beans to your diet, and definitely chia seeds. All right? Thank you so much for joining, and I'll see you for another workout right here on Sunrise Fitness with the Well Fit Club.
The time my Jamaica Mountain Peak Golden Turmeric Latte is
6 o'clock.
Come on, Jehovah, say it. Jehovah, you say it. I trust in you. In you. Say it, y'all. Oh Lord, Jehovah, you. I trust. Say it. I trust. Show me how to do it, y'all. In you. I believe. Say it. Say it.
What have we started?
That is the definition of what I ordered versus what I got.
Good morning, Sunrisers. She's back. Welcome back, yeah?
Good to be back with you. Yes,
Nice.
good morning, Sunrisers.
Yeah, she's back in all her glory. Welcome back to the Dizzle. Special welcome to all our Sunrisers from Negrizzle to Morant Pizzle. Literally
what she did
all
there.
across the world. Good morning to you. Thank you for rising with us. This morning we had to kick it off with that trend, that CVM trend that's going.
Listen, let me just also give immense credit to my videographer. The one, the only.
What's that?
Dennis Brooks Sizzle. Because he did his thing gizzle.
And I did ITs too.
You did ITs too? Well, clearly we created a moment, Dennis. I mean,
it was just a moment of madness.
Yes.
It was just fun. We're just like, outside?
Outside.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, sure. And Yenny was like, seriously? And I was like, yeah,
let's go.
We just
I said, all right, I'm going to cross the road. Boom. There we go.
It was a moment. It was nice. It was nice. It was
I feel like it's a moment that we would all always be like, remember when we did that walk across the road? But yeah.
Good morning to Tami.
Tami, who is
almost
afraid of the bicyclist, the cyclist.
The poor bike was 3 business days away.
Look here, it was not a bike.
Bicycle.
It was a bicycle.
A bicycle.
We don't want anybody to think it was anything motorized.
No, it wasn't even an electric bicycle.
No. It was a bicicleta. He said, pedal. Anyhow,
a pedal cyclist.
We will share with you what our quote of the day is.
Yes.
It's a little motivation for you, and it is, be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or terrified of them, for it is the Lord your God. He goes with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you. That's coming from Deuteronomy 31, verses 6 to 9.
Amen. You have moments where you're stepping out and you feel fear? Like, do you get those kinds of moments?
I absolutely do.
Yeah.
But that is for me, so 2 Timothy is my go-to in moments like those. So whenever I feel like my belly grip me and my nerves take me, I always feel my fear and my nerves in my stomach. Every time I feel that, I literally remember 2 Timothy and I say, for I've not been given a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and sound mind.
Nice.
That's my go-to.
Nice.
And I say it like a mantra until I feel myself.
Nice.
Yeah.
For me, I wouldn't say I don't feel that. I mean, I guess in a moment of fright or flight, you know, you have that. I have that. But like in moments, you know, like people, I don't take it for granted that, you know, when people come in and say, I'm really nervous. Because I don't get nervous like that. I think that, I don't have a lot of gifts, but that is my gift. Like in the moment,
you're composed.
Just ice cold. I'm like, all right, let's do this. Which is why, like, if I feel nervous in a moment, or if like people around me are nervous in a moment, I go to pieces. Like, I can't do the people who are nervous in the clutch moment. Like, if you're nervous,
you need somebody beside you who's composed.
Yeah, just go away, or just let me do this by myself. You know, I'll get it done. But like, me not like the
panicky.
No, because
nervy.
I'm not used to feeling that way.
Got you.
You know,
Got
so
you.
like I'm going in strong, and I'm taking that scripture with me. So definitely, it's a good one. It's a good May. I mean,
you know what yesterday was? Yesterday was Cinco de Mayo.
Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah.
I saw Tami and Tessa on Friday.
Oh, yeah.
They did a little, they had a whole
picnic thing.
And they had chilitos without
did.
us. And so Tami and Tessa and takeover.
The double chin takeover.
The double chin. I heard that. I was like, oh, they probably have been saying that for a while. I'm like, I never saw it. Never saw it at any point in time. But the double chin takeover did happen on Friday. And I thought it was awesome. It was a great show. I quite enjoyed it. I quite enjoyed it. So,
you know what, though? I feel like I'm a little biased because I do love them both as individuals. They're both beautiful people. And I feel like when you watch people who you do admire and respect, you end up watching the TV just with a complete cheese in all the time, grinning off your face, and then throwing a little Abby and Michaela in the works with the dancing, and it's just like it's a whole treat.
It's a whole thing.
It was lovely.
So yeah, but definitely yesterday there were lots of crowds flocking to different venues to take part in the festivities marking Cinco de Mayo. However, do you truly understand the significance of the day? Many mistakenly associate it with Mexican Independence Day, which actually falls on September 16.
That's right.
But Cinco de Mayo instead commemorates the Mexican Army's triumph over French forces in the historic Battle of Puebla in 1862. Did you also participate in any of the Cinco de Mayo celebrations? If you did, drop us a comment and tell us what you did yesterday. Yeah.
Other than tequila and bidi bidi bam bam.
No, I didn't do it.
I didn't either.
No, I didn't. I didn't have anything that could be remotely considered Mexican, but it was a nice day.
You know what I did yesterday, though? So yesterday, Jamaica's under-17 team played its second friendly match against Trinidad and Tobago, and I did go and watch that.
Oh, yeah?
And it was a really... it was up at UA.
Oh, it was UA.
That was a really, really good match. So shout out to Coach Freddie Butler, who I think is doing a fantastic job with our under-17 national squad. Nice. They're preparing for the World Cup, which is next year. And yeah, when I said the team looked good, the team looked good. Yeah, man. Nice formation. You can see the structure, very composed, good communication on the pitch. It was a really, really good effort.
Nice. And local ballers? They look like it's a lot.
Primarily local ballers, a couple of dual citizen holders, but it was, everybody got a touch. And it was nice. You could actually see the chemistry being created in the team. You could, yeah, man. I feel like we're onto something with our under-17 national team. I feel like we're onto something.
I hope so, because, you know, after the Reggae boys qualified for the 98 World Cup, we qualified for the, was it under-21 World Cup? So, you know, you felt at the time they had a good crop of ballers who are coming through, and then nothing. So, I mean, I hope that we're rebuilding something in that.
I feel like we are. I feel like we are. I'm also going to do a shameless special mention to my bonus boy, Aiden, who was in the squad and played really nicely. So, nice. Very proud of you. Very proud of you. It was a nice effort. Also, there was a Premier League match yesterday too at Sabina Park.
Yeah, I saw lots of.
That was Cavaliers and Arnett. They played. That ended with a 1-1.
It was a draw?
It was a draw.
Okay.
So it was 1-1. They play again next week. I didn't see the Mount Pleasant game, which was after. That was also 1-1.
Yeah, okay.
Who did Mount Pleasant play again?
I don't know.
Mount Pleasant played Waterhouse.
All right.
But yeah, so lots of football action happening.
Yeah, local football is alive and well. The Premier League is quite entertaining. I actually am a big fan of Mount Pleasant.
Are you?
Yeah, I do. I really like what Tapa is doing out there in St. Anne. Yeah, definitely. All right, it is Monday. And which means yesterday was Sunday, which means a lot of people, right about now, are packing their Sunday, Monday to carry to work.
That's right.
And so let's have a look at some of the Sunday, Monday pictures that have been sent in by viewers. Can we have a look at what's going on over there? Oh, for the win. The salad tomatoes, as we call them, seriously, whose Sunday Monday is that? Whose bougie Sunday Monday is that?
Can I tell you though, any plate that have plantain and pear on it is a winning plate.
Yeah, it is.
Winning.
It is. Is that Sunday Monday sushi?
What is that?
That looks so bougie. That's so bougie. That must be Gianna. Okay, this look like or pork. Is that pork with rice and peas? The macaroni salad is up. The fried plantain to the side. You notice that this is man. This feels like the husband plate. It looks like the husband plate. You know.
It's true. It's true though.
Yeah, man. It's my dinner here.
Look, I'm joking. Is who for fish that?
This is Natasha. Yeah, man. It looked like a God bless Seventh-day Adventist plate. Yeah, man. Sliced fish in the building. What's that? 2 meat on a Sunday.
Hey,
shredded carrots.
Life is good when you got 2 meat Sunday.
What?
Life is good.
I mean,
I did not know any 2 meat. No, is curry goat that?
It's curry goat.
2 meat Sunday.
Curry goat and baked chicken. Up. Big up to all our Sunday Monday people sending them in. The presentation is a win for me.
I have a request, please, Madam Producers. can we not do Sunday, Monday again? We said my belly immediately, and I'm salivating.
I love it.
Because you know I walk with my stuff.
Oh, yes. But definitely, congratulations are in order for the Virgos. Good morning to all the Virgos in the building. Reggae singer Romain Virgo and his wife Elizabeth, they're expecting their third child together. The couple made the announcement over the weekend via his wife Elizabeth's official Instagram page. I saw lots of people commenting about that. So joining the twins, joining the twins, they're going to have, well, I suppose they'll know in, I don't know how many weeks gone, but at week 20, I guess they'll know.
I have
it's a boy or a girl. Congratulations to the Virgos. Big up. They're such a lovely couple,
they
such a lovely
lovely
family.
And children are such a blessing.
They are.
Such a blessing. Liz and Romain, very happy for you guys. It takes me back to our last conversation in the doorway of a pharmacy. Very absolutely happy for you guys and wishing you nothing but goodness. So happy for you.
Awesome.
All right, so you know what it is time for? I missed this.
Yes.
I missed the mixtape because you know I'm a girl that loves the music.
All right.
And it's time for your May Hip Hop Jazz Fusion
Hip Hop
mix.
Jazz
Listen,
Fusion?
If you don't know, you're gonna find out. Run it, selector.
Criticize our method, how we make records. You said it wasn't art, so now we're gonna rip you apart.
Stop, check it out, my man. This is the music of a hip-hop band, jazz, well you can call it that.
But this jazz retains a new format.
Point, when you misjudged us, speculated, created a fuss.
You've made the same mistake politicians have.
Flows and old bros and new foes are open and close shows, so never those attention. The records representing the uptown jazz sound and chicks start mingling. Now let's watch a flick by John Singleton. Pete Rock and CEO Smooth is in the Mecca House building, cause this funk is one in a million. One in a million, funk focus. 1 in a million, listen, it drives you wild. 1 in a million, funk focus. 1 in a million, listen, it drives you wild. 1 in a million.
Poetic, energetic rhymes that I'm dropping on you. I'm in a tree like Jack B. Nimble Joe Miles, blow the trumpet off of A&M.
Miles Davis' style is different, you can describe it as specific. He ripped, rage, and brawl, no time for watching Andy Griffith. You can, all you want. Go ahead. While he take the doo-hop and mix it with bebop, just like a maker in the shoe shop. Easy Moby will cream you like the nougat. And usually we do our butts since Miles wanna cool out. You can do that, Miles. Blow your trumpet, show the people this one is the doo-wop.
Just digging that doo-wop sound, just digging that doo-wop sound.
Stirred, firm, and young with a laid-back tone. The aim is to succeed and achieve at 21, just like Ringling Brothers, outdays and astound. Captivate the mass cause the prose is profound.
So I'm at a party vibing with a 10. At least I hope he's a 10. But me not sure cause my contacts fell down the bathroom sink, so I can't see a thing. I don't know what to do. What I do know though is the smell of KFC hot wings. Delicious, irresistible wings I can enjoy with my eyes closed. KFC hot wings, a wing for the win.
Truth is, HIV affects everyone. Truth is, avoiding care leads to a weaker immune system. That means you could get really sick. The truth is, the hardest pill to swallow isn't the medication. It's the problems that follow when you don't take them. Let's get through this together. Remain in care. You can live life to the fullest with HIV. And that's the truth. A message from the Ministry of Health and Wellness.
Are you ready?
Choose your life insurance coverage, apply, and pay online. Live the e-life with Sagicor Life.
The time by Sagicor Life is
6:15.
15 minutes after 6 o'clock here in Kingston, there is a 65% chance of showers. That means I think it would be wise for you to walk with an umbrella today. Wherever you're going. Good morning. It's now time for the headlines with our girl, TK. Good morning, T. How are you doing?
TK. Hi, Ellie.
Yeah.
Hi. How are you? Hi, Dennis.
Hey. That's what I guess.
And with that, let's jump right into the headlines, shall we? First up, Mayor Swaby grapples with illegal dumping in Kingston. So pollution remains a pressing concern in Jamaica, particularly in Kingston, where newly appointed Mayor Andrew Swaby faces the daunting task of combating illegal dumping. Residents of Bull Bay St. Andrew lament the dumping of waste by companies, which threatens their communities. With a visit by Mayor Swaby at a river mouth in the Beach Drive area, highlighting the urgency of the issue, he urges employers to ensure responsible waste management practices among their staff to safeguard the municipality's ecosystems. While Swaby vows to analyze the situation thoroughly, solutions remain elusive, with the feasibility of preventative measures uncertain. However, he hints at the possibility of utilizing legal means to tackle illegal dumping. Meanwhile, efforts to address the issue continues, with Minister of Local Government Desmond McKenzie hinting at potential revisions to existing fines for offenders.
I definitely think, though, that it is something that, as a collective, we have to address.
Absolutely.
Our environment is so important, and believe it or not, I think we need to drill into the minds of our citizens how important civic pride is and how much of a difference it makes to your mindset when your environs are clean.
Yes.
And so I think each individual needs to have more of a sense of pride and just not dump the way we dump. I mean, it's so crazy. I have an 11-year-old who were driving along the road the other day, and she literally said to me, "Mommy, can there not be bigger fines for dumping? Why is the place so messy?" My 11-year-old said that, and I said to her, well, there are fines in place. I guess, I don't know if enforcement is the issue, but we just need more personal responsibility. I really feel like we do.
Meanwhile, just driving this morning to come here, I was behind someone, and they just threw about 2 or 3 plastic bottles out the window of the car. And that was
because they don't care. But,
that was it.
You know,
but I feel like we should be able to, sorry Dennis, I feel like we should be able to record those moments and upload them somewhere so they can be identified and charged for littering. I really feel like we should be able to, almost like a citizen's arrest, but not literally an arrest, but a citizen's report then.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, one of the things that I love when environmentalists say is that we need to teach our children, and by extension society, that away is a place.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
When you throw it away, it's at somewhere named so. It's not like you're throwing it and it's nowhere now.
Right.
It's going to a place. And so whether it is you're dumping it in the gully, it's going to end up somewhere.
Correct.
And I think that the fact that people, I don't think I don't know if it's an enforcement issue, but one thing is for certain, it's not a consequence.
Right.
So at the end of the day, there must be consequences for the things that people do.
Agreed.
And people do things and they don't find out. And I'm a firm believer in mess around and find out.
But you know,
and so if you mess around and don't find out, people will continue to mess around.
What's wild about this, though, it's not like it's people are just, throwing their garbage. This is the challenge is that there is a company or companies that utilize this, the mouth of this river as a dumping site, like an actual dumping site that they consistently dump at. So this is on a company-wide level.
Yeah, but
my thing is, if you know the source, then you address the source.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see how that works out, and we'll continue to follow up. So next up, mother charged following son's death in fire. So in a CVM follow-up, the 29-year-old mother of the 29-year-old mother of an 8-year-old boy whose charred remains were discovered beneath the debris of their Westmoreland residence after midnight on Friday, April 26, has been charged with cruelty to a child. Jamil Richardson, a third-grade student at Peggy Barry All-Age School, lived with his mother in Top Lincoln Grange Hill and was reportedly home alone when the fire broke out. Sharon McDonald, age 29, like I mentioned, faces charges based on witness testimonies and a thorough questioning session with her attorney present. A court date for her case is pending finalization.
Well, we'll see what happens when it does go to court, because that is another phase of the process. I was at Peggy Barry Primary in on Friday. I was in Grange Hill for all of the day. It's a lot more difficult to be in this space amongst the children who sat beside. It is a lot more difficult than to just tell the story. And I mean, when you go there in the space and you hear and you feel and you see the impact, yeah, it was difficult. And so I think that, you know, support is being provided to the school and to the wider community, which is important.
Just tragic.
It is. So we'll follow up with that and see what happens there.
The court appearance will be a very important phase.
Yeah, absolutely. Next up, SSP Phillips warns of challenges in accessing gated communities. I found this interesting. Senior Superintendent Christopher Phillips has expressed concerns about the difficulties faced by police in entering gated communities. Speaking on behalf of the St. Catherine South Division, SSP Phillips highlighted instances where officers were obstructed while attempting to carry out their duties, an issue he says that poses a threat to community safety. Recent incidents, including the arrest of a gated community resident on multiple charges, including crimes against a minor, have further raised alarm bells with SSP Phillips, reminding and warning the public that obstructing police operations is not only illegal, but also endangers the safety of all residents. So apparently there was a circumstance where police were barred entry into a gated community when trying to talk to a suspect.
There was a case that was being investigated. An adult was committing offenses against a minor. The police they experienced significant obstruction in trying to investigate this particular case. When they did successfully get to the person in question, this individual, I think there were 7 charges, 7. Plus, in this person's possession were lead sheets and other paraphernalia of that nature.
Oh my goodness.
Right? And they were being obstructed.
I didn't know you could obstruct the police. I didn't know that was even legal.
Remember Statin was talking about this just the other day, that they had challenges getting into gated communities to conduct the census.
Right,
and
yes.
More and more people are living in gated communities.
Right.
So tell me now that this is now a phenomenon that we have to bear in mind. And we have seen in many instances, how many times in the last 5 years have you heard police go for a major criminal who was hiding out at an Airbnb in a gated community?
Yes. Yeah.
So it's a real thing.
Yeah.
Well, that's it for the headlines. When we return, Yen Dizzle and I will step into the
gauntlet. I can't wait for this one. Who will be victorious?
She'll be victorious. She'll be victorious. Sunrise breakfast bag champ.
Well,
you don't want to miss this one. Stay with us.
Let me stay humble because
I'm definitely staying for this one. That's for sure.
This fake humility.
so humble.
We are here in Petersfield in Westmoreland. We're looking for Chantel, a female farmer.
This is Farmer Chantel.
No, Chantel. Me look at a big woman with that head tie up. Oh my, you can be a hot girl farmer. As a hot girl farmer. Chantel, we're here, you know, we're in your office. We're in your what? Corner office.
I quit my job and I went into farming full time.
Full time?
We're not limiting ourselves in farming.
Okay.
Farming is a big deal. Why not go all
out? 7 days a week, you go to the bush, you go to the farm, you clean the pen, you give the goats them water, you go to the chicken farm, you do the chicken business, and you're a mother of 2 children. Chantel, at this point in time, I call her superwoman, Super Chantel. What are you cute?
I'm Celine Gordon, host of Holy Road.
Hey everybody, what's up? It's your boy John Mark Wigan, host on the show Holy Road. Listen, people need to know what's happening in the churches and in ministry in all of Jamaica. It's an absolute blessing. We're really excited to share this.
Tune in to CVM. See it happen.
No more fear of missing out. CVMTV News is on YouTube. Get up-to-date news, sports, and business content at CVMTV News anytime, anywhere. Subscribe now to CVMTV News to see it happen.
We are here in Petersfield in Westmoreland. We're looking for Chantel, a female farmer.
This is Farmer Chantel.
No, Chantel. Me look
Yes,
at a big
it
woman, a big woman with a head tie up. Oh my,
my
you can be a hot girl farmer. That's a hot girl farmer. Chantel, we're here, you know, we're in your office. We're in your what? Corner office.
I quit my job.
Quit it.
And I went into farming full time.
Full time?
We're not limiting ourselves in farming.
Okay.
Farming is a big field. Why not go all
out? 7 days a week, you go to the bush, you go to the farm, you clean the pen, you give the goats and water, you go to the chicken farm, you do the chicken business, and you're a mother of 2 children. Chantel, at this point in time, I call her superwoman. Super Chantel. What are you cave?
Hi, I'm Wayne.
And I'm Tami.
And we are the Mitchells. You can watch Meet the Mitchells right here on CVMTV every Wednesday at 8 p.m.
Yes, you guys don't want to miss it. We will be having new episodes every week, so definitely follow along with our family.
Meet the Mitchell family.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
You're the sugar to my tea. Meet the Mitchell family.
Look who we have in the cut. No, today episode I got nice. Legends, Senator, my longtime brethren, the great all-star, the king, and the man himself. Salute! You know, as man, we're not too go as specialists, and that's the pinnacle of the problem.
We want some new era.
Do what you love and you never work a day in your life. Lie!
You work till a week. It was pandemonium. Country people can relate to me I talk about. What you think about me no matter, you know. What matter to me is what me think about myself.
Man United, you know. I don't care what man want to say.
You know, man.
Yeah, man.
You know, man. You finished?
Yes, we finished.
The Cut is brought to you by Flo and Guinness.
Our days get a little complex sometimes. Often so many things make sense, yet so many do not. We are being intentional about giving prominence to the big stories in order to clarify and enlighten. Lead Story explains who, what, when, where, why, and how. Lead Story with George Davis, weekdays at 6:30 p.m. on CVMTV.
Has begun, I've traveled the seas, I've traveled the waters. Once I was weak, now I'm much stronger. I've worked in the sun, look what I've become. I've conquered the beast, now I'm much greater. I've learned from a failure. Dedication, discipline and drive. Seizing every moment that comes up in this life.
Chance here from outside!
Raised ball into the middle, it's a free header, and it's a goal!
All of Jamaica with the highest standard of gas products to keep you safe and well taken care of. Choose well. Choose IGL.
The time by IGL is
6:30.
Good morning, Sunrisers. Welcome to the Breakfast Bag Championships. We're joined this morning by worthy opponents, Dennis Brooks and Yen to the Dizzle. And here's how it works. Ready? Each of you has been given a breakfast bag. Within each bag are a variety of ingredients with 3 minutes on the clock and a little help from our booster box. You'll be challenged. Ready? You'll be challenged to create a quick and creative, nutritious meal to kickstart my morning. I'm loving this segment. I get to eat. Okay. The winner will receive the coveted Breakfast Champ trophy. Yendi.
Yes.
Dennis.
Yes.
Are you ready?
No.
Ready. Ready. Come on.
Ready, teacher.
So hold on. Let me just make sure. I think you have access to an advantage box, but you have to win it.
Okay.
Ready?
All right.
So rock, paper, scissors. Let me see. I have to see. I am the
Ready?
Betting Gaming and Lotteries Commission. 1, 2, 3.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Dennis wins the advantage box. Bring it on in, Abby. Thank you so much. Let's see what
But I don't know what I have in my kitty, so I don't know.
Well, we'll have to see. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
All right. This is the advantage box.
All right, so we have some apples, we have some tomatoes, and we have some lettuce. You have an advantage box. Only you have access to these items. Yen Dizzle, it's just whatever is in your box, so in your kit over there. Ready?
All right. Okay. So hold on. All right.
Ready? Everybody, glove up.
Yep.
Boy, Yendi's ready, man.
I am born ready. You stay ready so you don't have to get ready.
Oh, wait. Dennis, put on the little...
500 years later.
Dennis.
Sorry, it's too small. It's too small. It busts out.
On your mark. Get set and time. Go.
All right. So we got in here.
All right. So the...
All right. We got eggs.
All right. So the kits are open. Let's see. We've got eggs.
Right. That's not right. Sardines.
Oh, what's it?
All right, so we have bananas, we have cheese, we have eggs. What's happening? What's happening? What else is there?
And an egg.
All right.
Let me see if I can come up with anything to help you guys here. Let me see if I have anything.
No, but I don't eat sardine like that. I have to take out the spine.
God damn it.
All right, I don't know what you're making, but I would like it presented very beautifully to me in this, okay? So I'll hand it to you when it's time. So let's see, what's that, sardine?
Yeah.
All right, so sardine. We have Dennis with the hot pepper sauce. Dennis with the hot pepper sauce. What's happening with Yendi? Yendi,
I already got in the sauce.
Yendi still just a crush up sardine. I don't know what's happening over there.
No, already put in my sauce and salt.
Let me see what's happening over here, Dennis. Dennis, what's going on? Oh, okay. We're going to the stove. Let me take up this for you, yeah, sir. I don't want you to cause any damage. All right, the egg has been cracked by Dennis. Denny, what's going on? Okay, so we have the tortilla over there for Yen to the Dizzle. Guys, how much time we have left?
Some cheese on this.
Just 2 minutes.
Is that this one?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Wow. Dennis with the curl of the wrist with the oil as he's also doing the eggs. We like it. What's happening over there, Yendi?
I'm starting to prep for my tortilla. You're getting a tortilla.
You have 2 minutes here, and I'm hungry, so let's make it happen. Come on, people. Come on, people.
This is heating up.
Come on, people.
It's not heating.
Oh dear. Oh no, Dennis. Oh dear.
You know what? Let me come out of the way. I'll go this side. All right, so let's see what's happening. Let's see what's happening. Guys, it's almost time. It's almost time.
How many minutes?
You only have a minute
30.
left.
What?
You have 1 minute left. 1 minute. And if Uno think, is this Uno giving me to eat? Uno have another thing coming, so let's make it happen. Ooh, Yendi, this not look bad at all. All right, the tortilla is out for Dennis. Dennis, we love to see it. Let's do it. Do you see the time? Yep. You see the time? Okay, okay. Yen Dizzle is now loading her tortilla.
My tortilla.
Dennis, on the other hand, is
I'm still waiting
I'm not
for
sure what's happening over on the Dennis side. We have 50 seconds. 50 seconds. Ooh, little cheese and all, Andy.
How many times? How many times?
You know, I like how, watch out, Dennis own healthy, not too much sauce. You see what's happening there, Dennis? Okay.
No, Dennis own a good chai.
With the strips, 30 seconds. We have 30 seconds, people. I was really looking forward to your eggs, Dennis, but it's looking very sticky on that egg. Dennis, remember your advantage box. Remember your advantage box. All right, so let me just go back into my spot here because... All right, so we have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, ooh,
ready? You have to stop.
No.
You have to stop.
Yendi have to eat it, Yendi.
Dennis, you have to stop.
Yendi, I'm going to have to eat it, Yendi. Give me a second, give me a second. And we have just by the basis of time alone, and we have ourselves a winner. But let's see in terms of taste, because Dennis, you can still, Dennis, you're not even putting a little one apple in it. You know what? Stop. Pause.
The flavor profile does not lend itself to the apple.
Dennis, it's still
you
cooking?
had the apples and the whipped cream, you know?
Dennis, go ahead. No, the time is up, but continue. I mean, we have to finish. Go ahead. No, she wins.
Ladies and gentlemen, with the winning tortilla, could you tell me about your tortilla, please, real quick?
Sure, I thought you'd never ask. So, in this tortilla,
yes,
it's not a regular tortilla.
It's not, apparently.
This one has a bit of guacamole.
Okay.
It's a bit spicy with a kick. However, really kind to the waistline, let me tell you why. It's sardines, high in omega-3 fatty acids, excellent source of protein, and healthy fats from the avocado. My dear.
The winning tortilla, ladies and gentlemen. It's a pleasure to... Let's just see really quickly. What's happening?
I'm done lose already. What's going on? I'm looking after my breakfast.
Ladies and gentlemen, with the winning tortilla. High five, Yendi. Wow, the wave. Give them the wave.
World peace. May I think
we promised a trophy.
You did. I noticed you haven't tasted it yet.
And the trophy will be here. Ladies and gentlemen, the champion of the... champion of the competition.
Thank you so
Congratulations.
much. Oh, it actually says breakfast bank champ.
Congratulations. And I'm just going to taste it just to see if it only look good. You know what I mean?
I want to thank all the sardines in the ocean for being so nutritious. I also want to thank T. Kizzle, my taste tester, who right now is absolutely satiated by the deliciousness presented to her. I would also like to thank my opponent, Dennis, who consistently loses. Life is better with you in it, because at least I finally can get to say I don't come second.
I don't know about you, but I'm having egg wrap this morning. So I'm winning. Me lose, me lose. Hey, me lose.
So now that we've built a winning breakfast, this is also not coming from a winner, it's time to build your portfolio in Money Masterclass. Another winner, Carlton, who is going to eat Dennis's food. That's what's up next. Please stay with us here on Sunrise, because we win.
Yo, what are you?
Oh man, no, no, brother, no, man.
You don't see you ever play ref? No, the game, no play.
Yeah, but a ball game. No, I said, place when you come from, brother, I want to live good, man. I want to live good, brethren. No shake on, I can play a little ball, brethren.
Really have to shake on?
Yeah, man, and no badness, brethren. Just live good, man.
That's it. Come together and make the violence done.
Jamaica Mountain Peak Turmeric Latte.
They say that them really want latte with twist for make you flaunt. Turmeric packed with pumpkin spice, chewy flavor with delight. It really, really nice. May I have to say it twice. nice.
Jamaica Mountain Peak Turmeric Latte with pumpkin spice. Served hot or cold. Sip it slow or savor the vibe. However you desire. Just add water. Available in supermarkets all in one.
It's really, really nice. May I first say it twice?
Are you ready?
Should critical illness strike, don't let worry fill your head. Say hello to happiness and goodbye to worry with Guardian Life's new Ultimate Provider Plan. Secure your medical expenses in the event of critical illness ahead of time while benefiting from more investment portfolio and so much more. Give yourself and your family the peace of mind you deserve with Guardian Life's new Ultimate Provider Plan today and live secure. Live easy.
Thanks for staying with us. Well, this morning we are building our portfolio with Money Masterclass guru Carlton. Now, he'll be helping us to understand the investment fundamentals and strategies for constructing a well-rounded portfolio. Carlton, what's going on?
Good morning, people. How are you doing?
Good. Good. Nice to see you in your...
Not full, a little taste mode.
Yeah, a little taste mode. But your money green looking good on you?
Money green,
real
thank
good.
you.
Yeah.
Greenback.
You have been absent from class a number of days.
I have,
On special
however,
assignment.
Professor, I was on special assignment and I was in online school. Just didn't realize I logged in.
Oh, you didn't log in. Okay, wonderful.
Yes.
Good morning, everybody. So we're glad to be here this morning. And I want to shout out Nicole Green. She says that she watches CVM every single morning.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Every
Nice.
morning. And she loves the program, so she wants to big up everybody and big up Yendi.
Morning,
as
Nicole.
Well.
Hi,
So good
Nicole.
morning, Nicole. I'm a watcher of the Money Masterclass as well. So big up, Nicole. So we want to look at your financial portfolio. I know we've all heard the term, what's in your portfolio? Do you have a portfolio? And we should ask the question to Yendi or Dennis this morning. Do you have a portfolio? Chances are you may. Chances are you.
A modest one, yes.
You have a modest one. Yeah. So, however, modest is our elaborate like Yendi's. Yeah.
But
A portfolio.
I have a
What
good
is this?
diverse portfolio.
You have a good
So I have some
diverse.
stocks, some bonds, some...
You were really online in class.
Hey,
Let's go.
over
But
to
what
you,
government
really and
paper
truly-
here and there,
A little
you
bit here and there. What is this really and truly? It's a set of financial assets that is owned by you, the investor, that can be traded. You use it to earn a profit while you're preserving the value of the asset. Because you really and truly want to get an income, you want to get some value from these things that you currently own, but you also want to preserve it because you don't want to lose it any at all. So that's really what a portfolio is, a set of these things that you all have put together. But what are financial assets? I just mentioned a set of financial assets. These are really non-physical assets. So things like your car is a physical asset. You can touch the car, you can touch the house, you can touch the piece of land. But these are non-physical assets. So things like your shares, you can't touch the shares, but you derive value from it based upon a contractual arrangement between you, yourself and the institution. Really and truly, that's what assigns value to something of that nature. Yeah, but Yendi mentioned that term just now, a diversified portfolio. She has a very diverse portfolio. But what is this really and truly? A diverse portfolio is when you literally spread your investment, you spread your money across different asset classes. Yeah, because you want to lower your risk, but you also want to increase your return. So you've heard the term in Jamaica, don't put all your eggs in one basket.
Yeah.
And diversification not only means on your portfolio, but in also the institutions that you currently save. You don't put all your money in one bank. You don't put all your money in one account. You don't put all your money in one area. So you spread it across. So similarly with your investment portfolio, you spread it across different classes. What are these classes though, Carlton, you want to find out? There are several classes. I'll just list a few right now. You have like your fixed income. which is like your bonds. And the term fixed income means that you get a fixed income from these investments. So something like a bond, you get like fixed return at set time during that particular year. So it's a fixed money coming in, hence the term fixed income. Like bonds, for example. You have things like equities, and equities refer to things like stocks, meaning you're owning a piece of a particular company. You have equity in this company. That's an asset class. You have things like your cash or cash equivalent. So things that you can easily turn back into cash that you can just take out the money right away. So if you save into a regular savings account, that's a cash type of asset class, or a high yield interest account, or something like a fixed deposit.
So like what is near money? Like what would be like?
In your regular savings account, you can put in your card and draw out the money.
Right. Oh.
That's near cash,
So-
or cash
okay.
equivalent. Or like a fixed deposit, you can easily call your bank and say, hey, I need this money tomorrow or later, and you can have access to your money easily.
But that comes at a cost. But
it comes at a cost. Yes, it does. But it is easier to convert that than you convert maybe a bond or like your stocks, etc. And then in recent times, real estate is also now an asset class. We have other things that are much more complex. We will not get into that this morning. So, how it is that you should diversify? You may ask, Carlton, I have the money, how do I know what to invest in? Literally some things. Based on your risk profile, do you like to take a risk? Are you open to losing some of your money? Are you open to not losing any at all? So based on your risk appetite, that's how you diversify. One. Number two, your return objective. How much money do I want to return? You want a high return? You're teaching the class this morning. I like that. You want a high return. Or you're not really into the return, you just really want your money to stay safe. Those are things that drive it. Or the timeline. You may want to get money by a certain time. Or you're investing because of your retirement, which is a longer time. So that will influence how it is that you diversify that portfolio.
Question, Prof.
Yes.
How do you choose the right stock for you?
All right, we're going to get into that because we're going to teach stocks maybe subsequent weeks. But I'm going to jump over here quickly. So you may... I'm going to answer that question. Or your liquidity needs. If you know that you need access to cash very quickly, then you will know that you will not go into maybe bonds, for example. Those are the 4 reasons. Let's jump into a nice quick example so I can answer again this question. So you are a young adult and you are more likely aggressive. You're looking for something long-term and you like to take a risk. Then you are looking at a portfolio maybe like a 60-40, thereabout, or maybe 60% of that money into stocks, 30% into bonds, 10% into cash or cash equivalent. However, you are near retirement and you're saying, Carlton, what do I invest in? How do I know what to invest in? You are less risky. You are looking for maybe fixed income. That simply means that you are into bonds. You are risk averse. You don't like taking risk. And at that age, you may be going to bonds. And then you may want to get income from stocks that generate a dividend. So that will drive you to say, all right, I need to invest in this particular stock. But we'll jump into that when we're teaching stocks, which I think next week, so you can get a better understanding and to do that.
Sounds good.
And if you want to diversify and look at what things are happening, you know where to find me and to give me a call. But guess what? Thursday in corner office, we are looking at a 30-year-old goat farmer, mother of 3, 30 years old, who runs a goat farm. It was so inspirational, amazing. You do not want to miss it this Thursday. So tune in to the corner office.
Thank you very much.
Nice.
Big up to the goat who is talking about the goats.
Too funny. Coming up next from Jamaica to Italy, it's Diaspora Link Up, and we'll be right back. Italy. Yeah.
Should critical illness strike, don't let worry fill your head. Say hello to happiness and goodbye to worry with Guardian Life's new Ultimate Provider Plan. Secure your medical expenses in the event of critical illness ahead of time while benefiting from our investment portfolio and so much more. Give yourself and your family the peace of mind you deserve with Guardian Life's new Ultimate Provider Plan today. And live secure. Live easy.
Show mom some love with Bashco this Mother's Day. Spend $6,500 Jamaican dollars or more in Bashco for a chance to be the lucky winner of a weekend getaway for 2 by Ocean Coral Spring, a GenCare gift certificate, or an air fryer plus a Bashco branded basket of goodies. Competition ends May 7th. Grand draw will be May 9th at Bashko South.
I live
To love. To enjoy life. To fulfill a dream.
To give.
For my family.
To enjoy life. I found out I had colon cancer in 2018. Surgical Life gave me this $120,000.
All the tests that I had to do, it was about 2-point-something million. But thanks to my Surgical Life critical illness policy, I was able to cover all my expenses. Having a premature baby was expensive. My Surgical Health plan allowed me to add my son before he was even born. Out of $1.6 million, I only ended up paying $2,500.
I did 2 surgeries and that I had to be attended by nurses day and night. Surgical take care of 3.5 million for my head. What more could I ask for?
Protect what matters most with Surgical Life.
There's a better way to beat the heat at Courts. Get Select AC starting at $51,299 plus free installation for Select ACs. Buy Select ACs and get 20% off any living, dining and bedroom set over $99,999. Shop today and pay later on 6 to 48 months credit with Courts Ready Finance. Beat the heat with fans and ACs only from Courts, bringing value home. Offers good while stocks last.
Hi, I'm Wayne.
And I'm Tami.
And we are the Mitchells. You can watch Meet the Mitchells right here on CVMTV every Wednesday at 8 p.m.
Yes, you guys don't want to miss it. We will be having new episodes every week, so definitely follow along with our family.
Meet the Mitchell family.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
You're the sugar to my tea. Meet the Mitchell family.
Chance here from outside!
Raise ball into the middle, it's a free header, and it's a goal!
We are here in Petersfield in Westmoreland. We're looking for Chantel, a female farmer.
This is Farmer Chantel.
No, Chantel.
Hello.
Me look
Yes,
at a big
it
woman, a big woman with a head tie up.
my-
Oh my, can be a hot girl farmer.
Of course.
That's a hot girl farmer. Chantel, we're here, you know, we're in your office. We're in your what? Corner office.
I quit my job
Quit it.
and I went into farming full time.
Full time?
We're not limiting ourselves in farming.
Okay.
Farming is a big
Big
field. Why not go all out?
All out. 7 days a week, you go to the bush, you go to the farm, you clean the pen, you give the goats them water, you go to the chicken farm, you do the chicken business, and you're a mother of 2 children. Chantel, at this point in time, I call her superwoman. Super Chantel. Put on your cave.
Look who we have in the cut. No, today episode I got nice. Legends, Senator, my longtime brethren, the great all-star, the king, and the man himself. Salute! You know, as man, we're not to go as specialists, and that's the pinnacle of the problem.
We want some new era.
Do what you love and you never work a day in your life. You lie!
You work till a week. It was pandemonium. Country people can relate to me I talk about. What you think about me no matter, you know. What matter to me is what me think about myself.
Man United, I don't care what man want to say.
You know, man.
Yeah, man.
You know, man. You finished?
Yes, we finished.
The Cut is brought to you by Flo and Guinness.
All right, welcome back to Sunrise. Buongiorno. Viver la vita in Italia for 2 years, IP attorney, consultant, and artist Joan Nanook Webley enriched lives through part-time teaching in the vibrant town of Lecce, nestled in Italy's scenic Puglia region. Now, despite the linguistic landscape favoring Italian over English, Joan's dedication to her craft has seen her fluency in the local tongue blossom.
Well, now, while her virtual endeavors largely center around projects linked to Jamaica, including her passionate initiative to foster greater Jamaican presence in Italy, Joan fondly recalls her teaching experience as a catalyst for personal growth and cultural exchange. And she joins us to talk life in Italy. Welcome to Sunrise, Joan. How are you doing?
I'm sure off my language. Greetings, you guys. Thank you so much for this invitation. Let's not go any further.
We won't.
So
Believe
good to
me,
be
we won't.
with here on Sunrise.
But definitely, tell us a little bit about yourself and what brought you to beautiful Italy.
Italy, Lecce in particular, it's not as well known as the bigger cities like Rome or Milan, but it's actually considered the little Jamaica of Italy. So unsurprisingly, I was actually brought here in a roundabout way through my connection with music, but in a personal way for love. I actually fell in love with an Italian man, and we got married, and now I live here primarily in Italy, although I try to get to Jamaica as often as possible.
Awesome.
So a lot of people, when they think of Italy, they think the beautiful food, the scenes, they think of the eat, pray, love experience. Has that been your experience being in Lecce?
Anytime you're away from the anytime you're away from home, it comes with its challenges, of course. But Italy, like Jamaica, lives up to the hype. It really has been a beautiful experience. In terms, the culture really is about that. It's very family oriented. It's very food oriented. It's one of the things that made the transition easier mentally, or something I could consider. And it's in reality, yeah, it's very eat-pray love. It's a slower pace of life, and it's something that makes the missing Jamaica less difficult.
You mentioned Lecce as little Jamaica. What is so parallel? What is the similarity between here and there?
It may seem superficial, but it's actually like quite profound when you think about it. So here, industry kind of thing that's here and initiated the reggae scene.
All right.
So.
All right, Joan, hear what? We're having a little bit of a challenge with your audio. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to run to the news at 7. And when we come back, we're going to see if we can sort things out, because we really want to hear about this wonderful experience of a Jamaican out there in Italy.
In Italy.
We'll be right back.
Mindset Conference 2024, the Gospel Edition, Monday to Wednesday, May 20 to 22, at the Jamaica Pegasus Hotel with Pastor John Gray, Pastor Travis Green, Dr. Jackie Green, Todd Galbert, Phil Thomas, Minister Marion Hall, Kevin Dowswell, Sharon Gardner, Rhoda Isabella, Pastor Junior Tucker, Bishop Everton Thomas, and many more. Join us for dinner, workshop, panel discussions, praise and worship, undiluted word, and concerts every night. Mindset Conference. For more info, mindsetconference.org. Get your tickets now.
Life come with plenty tough decisions. But you know what not hard? Deciding which flavors to get on your amazing 4 pizza. Pepperoni, Hawaiian, chicken chunks, vegetarian. There's no pressure with Pizza Hut's amazing 4. You get 4 juicy flavors with 1 less choice to make. Pizza Hut, now that's delivering.
The Time by Hyundai or Hyundai 5 free payments, 3 years free insurance, or 3 years free petrol bonus is
7 o'clock.
Jan Bank Small Business Loans is linked to so many stories of ordinary Jamaicans and their extraordinary success. It's a demonstration of our strong belief in the business ambitions of Jamaicans. And by doing so, have expanded industries, improved communities, and transformed the lives of entire families for the better.
JN Bank, small business loan, help business like ours come to life and grow over the years.
Come, talk to us. Tell us your business. Let's start a partnership and let your business plans appear in real life. JN Bank Small Business Loan.
Hi, I'm Celine Gordon, host of Holy Road.
Hey everybody, what's up? It's your boy John Mark Wigan, host on the show Holy Road. Listen, people need to know what's happening in the churches and in ministry in all of Jamaica. It's an absolute blessing. We're really excited to share this.
Tune in to CVM, see it happen.
Good morning. Welcome to Morning News. I am TK Dawkins. In a police advisory just in the Hordley Crossing section of Golden Grove Main Road in St. Thomas leading into Portland has become impassable due to heavy rainfall overnight causing significant flooding. Fortunately, 2 motorists trapped in their vehicle were rescued by police responding to a 119 emergency call. Authorities advise citizens to avoid the area until further updates are provided. For the latest information, citizens can contact the 119 Police Emergency Center. Stay tuned for more updates. In a bid to rid Kingston of pollution, Mayor Andrew Swaby visited a section of Bull Bay on Friday, where some companies have been using the entrance to the sea as a dumping site. The issue is even impacting residents in nearby communities. Trisha Kelly reports.
Pollution continues to plague Jamaica in more ways than one, and in Kingston, where it has been a difficult issue to tackle, it seems newly appointed Mayor Andrew Swaby will have to work overtime to ensure that his municipality is not dirty. One resident of the Bull Bay area in St. Andrew is complaining that companies have dumped their waste on nearby lands and it's affecting their communities.
Holy parrot breed up around here. When them bring truck around with dump, them bring all rotten all in the rubbish. And the rat them get their breed up around here. So holy for construction I go on boy. Truck carry the material and come tip off around here so and thing. So we need this round to clean up.
In a recent visit to a river mouth in the Beach Drive area, Mayor Swaby and his team examined the debris. For this reason, he is calling on employers to ensure their employees are carrying out their duties in a respectful manner that does not jeopardize the municipality's ecosystems.
I would implore on contractors that when they are paying for these services, they should ensure that they have seen a receipt where persons carry things to the dump. Because actually on that receipt, you will see the actual date of the receipt. So I do that also. It's very critical because here you have these things, if a heavy rainfall, it goes right into the sea and which affect marine life.
The mayor says his municipality will be analyzing the matter more thoroughly, but the means of preventing similar recurrences is not yet defined. As he explains, he's unsure how feasible this method may be.
Certainly, I'll be talking to National Salaries Management. One of the initial things I've seen, I don't know if it is legal, but I would suggest that probably we should look at putting up some cameras, even on private dwellings. But as I said, I don't know if it's legal to deter this thing. I think make sure you capture these license plate numbers and then we can take it from there.
He says, however, this is just a suggestion, but if legally possible, the municipality would consider using this method to address the issue of illegal dumping. Last year, Minister of Local Government Desmond McKenzie said that the existing fines for illegal dumping are under review and that in the interim, the JCF had been working closely with the NSWMA to prosecute offenders. Trisha Gay Kelly, CVM News.
There were over 14,000 reports of children being abused in 2023. That's according to Mayor of Kingston, Andrew Swaby, who was speaking at the KSMC Child's Month ceremony on Sunday at the Secret Garden Monument in downtown Kingston. He was joined by Minister of Local Government and Rural Development and Member of Parliament for Kingston Western, Desmond McKenzie, who is urging adults to set examples for the nation's children to follow.
The village who once raised our children have turned against them without just cause. Homes, schools, and even churches no longer provide a safe haven for our children, as criminals have found a way to infiltrate these places. Let me hasten to point out that majority of the God-fearing, law-abiding citizens continue to protect and act in the best interest of our children.
And so as we reflect on the life of those who never had the opportunity to shine, let us try and ensure that no more names under tragic and violent circumstances is added to this monument. Let us become more responsible. As parents, we have a role to play. As members of the community, we have a role to play. As elected representatives, we also have more than a role to play.
And over in sports now, as the anticipation continues to build ahead of this summer's Copa America, CVMTV will officially kick off its countdown to the tournament with an interdepartment football tournament beginning on May 9. However, with your favorite teams from South America suiting up for the tournament, you may just be asking, why is Jamaica and 5 other CONCACAF teams participating in this year's edition? Joel Crosskill tells us more.
The 2023-24 Copa America tournament is scheduled to be staged in the United States from June 20 to July 14. So just how did Jamaica and other CONCACAF teams like the United States and Mexico become part of this year's Copa America tournament? CONMEBOL, which is the governing body of South American football, only consists of 10 teams. That leaves the Confederation short on the numbers needed to have a continental tournament, similar to the Euros or the Africa Cup of Nations. This year's Copa tournament will include your usual teams from South America, such as defending champions Argentina, Brazil, Uruguay, and Chile. In addition, 6 guest teams from CONCACAF, Jamaica, the United States, Mexico, Panama, Costa Rica, and Canada have been included. And you can catch live and delayed coverage of this summer's Copa America tournament on C Sport and CVMTV.
And that's it for Morning News. Join us again at noon for more from our news and sports desk. I'm TK Dawkins. Sunrise continues after this.
There's a better way to beat the heat at Courts. Get Select AC starting at $51,299 plus free installation for Select ACs. Buy Select ACs and get 20% off any living, dining, and bedroom set over $99,999. Shop today and pay later on 6 to 48 months credit with Courts Ready Finance. Beat the heat with fans and ACs only from Courts, bringing value home. Offers good while stocks last.
Do you owe the NWC? Don't worry. The NWC's Pay and Save program can help you. Yes, you can get a 10 to 20% discount off when you pay balances that are 90 days or older. And if you can't pay everything in full, you can enter into a payment arrangement. Take advantage of this great opportunity by visiting any NWC commercial office island-wide. For more information about the NWC's Pay and Save program, visit nwcjamaica.com or call 888-NWC. Conditions apply.
This is your smartphone. These are your NCB credit cards, and this is NCB Pay. NCB Pay transforms your phone into your wallet, secure, quick, and always with you. Whether it's paying for groceries, grabbing coffee, or getting gas, NCB Pay has you covered. Using advanced technology, NCB Pay ensures that your transactions are protected with top-notch security. Skip the lines. With just a tap, you're on your way. Don't just pay, NCB Pay. Download the app today.
Hi, I'm Wayne.
And I'm Tami.
And we are the Mitchells. You can watch Meet the Mitchells right here on CVMTV every Wednesday at 8 p.m.
Yes, you guys don't want to miss it. We will be having new episodes every week, so definitely follow along with our family.
Meet the Mitchell family.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Welcome back, and still with us is IP attorney, consultant, and artist Joan Nanook Webley, who joins us to talk life in Italy. Welcome back to Sunrise, Joan. Happy to have you.
Thanks again for having me. Really, this is a great experience being able to connect with home. I watch you all the time, so it's good to be a part of the program.
Awesome. Thank you so much. So tell us, you were telling us before the break about that connection between Lecce and Jamaica.
Exactly. And it was even surprising to me, and I think the language barrier kind of hid this connection before, but we all know about apartheid and South Africa and the impacts that reggae music had there. Unknowingly, and I guess most Jamaicans also reached way across the world here to Italy and really connected with the southern Italians in particular, because they at the time was quite downtrodden, so kind of really down on the south of Italy. So these downtrodden southerners really connected the message and spirit of reggae music and took it as their own. So they have a thriving reggae music industry here, and they do reggae in their patois, in their dialect of Italian. So it's very interesting to see how reggae has made its way here and what it's called Jamaica now.
It's interesting that you mentioned reggae and the musical links to Lecce. Let's talk a bit about how active you are in encouraging more Jamaicans to connect and visit Italy. What's that mission that you're on?
Absolutely. I think I call myself as one of the Jamaicans that's been privileged and fortunate to travel. I think travel is something that just expands everyone's horizons, opportunities, connections. And in Jamaica, we're just so full of talent and so much more that I think we would need across it. That's usually the challenge. So what I'm doing is finding ways to be that bridge to really see how we can get more Jamaicans exploring Europe, bringing their talents, bringing their crafts, bringing their music, bringing their arts. And, you know, they love the music, but there's so much more of our culture. And I think that I would love to see Jamaica represented in a fuller way. So, and vice versa, you know, there are lots of Italians there in the group, but I would love to see that exchange happening.
Awesome. Joan, thank you so much for joining us all the way from Lecce in Italy. Joan Gordon Webley, IP attorney, consultant, and artist. Stay tuned. There's more Sunrise after this break. We'll be right back.
The shakers, the people making a difference, who never shy away from a challenge, who are never afraid to dirty their hands, to jump in and get things done, who are never afraid to fail, to take a risk, to learn. You know them and aspire to be like them. And you can, because there's always room for greatness. Apply today. University of Technology Jamaica, the birthplace of greatness.
Emmanuel Boutique kicks off its Mother's Day celebration in style with savings you have to see to believe. It's a store-wide clearance sale April 24 to May 4 that you can't afford to miss. Fresh, cool, fabulous looks of the season at prices you won't believe. Because, Mom, you're worth it. Emmanuel Boutique Mother's Day store-wide clearance sale. Visit them today at shop number 4 Village Plaza. Telephone 876-754-9158.
Mindset Conference 2024, the Gospel Edition, Monday to Wednesday, May 20 to 22, at the Jamaica Pegasus Hotel with Pastor John Gray, Pastor Travis Green, Dr. Jackie Green, Todd Galbert, Phil Thomas, Minister Marion Hall, Kevin Downswell, Sharon Gardner, Rhoda Isabella, Pastor Junior Tucker, Bishop Everton Thomas, and many more. Join us for dinner, workshop, panel discussions, praise and worship, undiluted word, and concert every night. Mindset Conference. For more info, mindsetconference.org. Get your tickets now.
Protecting Jamaica's borders is a key priority for the Jamaica Customs Agency. The JCA will remain vigilant and resolute in effectively fulfilling this mandate. The time brought to you by the Jamaica Customs Agency is 7:15 a.m.
Jamaica's favorite drama, Your Guilty Pleasure.
Listen to me, is it Reverend Madden? I don't want you to gamble with my life or the lives of our children.
Royal Palm Estate is on CVM every Tuesday and Sunday at 9 p.m.
Our days get a little complex sometimes. Often so many things make sense, yet so many do not. We are being intentional about giving prominence to the big stories in order to clarify and enlighten. Lead Story explains who, what, when, where, why, and how. Lead Story with George Davis, weekdays at 6:30 p.m. on CVMTV.
Thanks for staying with us here on Sunrise. Well, Education Week is being observed from May 5 to 11 and offers an opportunity for all Jamaicans to celebrate the important role that education plays in promoting equity, the achievements of our students, and the invaluable work of our educators in building our society. Now, the special week dedicated to education every year highlights education as the path that leads us away from poverty and despair towards a future full of hope, promise, and prosperity.
So the National Education Trust, an agency of the Ministry of Education and Youth, mobilizes financial and quality resource investments for the education sector. Now, joining us this morning to tell us more is Executive Director at the National Education Trust, Latoya Harris-Garty. Welcome to Sunrise. Good morning. It's
How
nice
are you?
to see you. Before we even dive into this interview, a little birdie told me that there's someone you have to say good morning to.
Yes, my son.
Yes.
4-year-old said I had to say good morning to him while I was on TV. So good morning, Jete Karagarte.
Over there, go.
Good morning, Jete Karagarte. I hope you have a brilliant day at school.
Awesome.
I had to get it in because as a mom, I know you can't go home.
No, I know how it goes.
I have you back. But let's talk a little bit about, we hear it all the time, about education being the way out or the path away from poverty. It's not just a thing that people say. There is statistics and actual data to back up the fact that education changes the landscape for one. Let's talk a bit about that.
To me, education is that bridge.
Yeah.
It takes you from one situation to the next. And if you're able to get quality education, you open the world and you open, it's like a doorway open up for you and you're able to move yourself. I mean, my grandma said, education is the thing. If you put that in your head, no one can take that from you.
Right.
You can lose everything else. You can lose the money. You can lose everything, but nobody can take away your education. And I think that's what moves you.
How important is something like an education week? Why do we celebrate it?
It's pretty much for everybody to get it.
Yeah.
For everybody to get on board. Education it takes a village. My director, Donna, loves to say we have an invested village. And it means everybody has a part to play in the education and the mobility throughout education for our children. And that is why you highlight what's going on. You let people know, hey, there's an entity called National Education Trust. You want to give back to education? We help you. We make your life easy in giving back to make schools an environment, not just a place, but an environment.
I want to touch on that a little bit more because you quite rightly mentioned everybody has a responsibility, everybody has a role. People don't realize how big the Ministry of Education is. It's a massive ministry with lots of agencies and departments. Help us to locate properly the National Education Trust within that entire matrix.
So I like to say that we beg and we build. Right? Those are our two main areas. So we help donors or we help persons who want to give back to education in one way or the other, whether it's cash, in-kind, time, all of that. There are a lot of persons that send things for their alma mater all the time, and we help them navigate that whole customs process. Because we're a registered charity, we actually access waivers for schools. So it's a structured way to give back. So that's on the begging side, you know, and we also do grants for specific projects. So there are things that the ministry may say are priority. Early childhood education, for example, getting schools certified, training, capacity building. So we do grants, find persons, entities seek funding. And then on the infrastructure side is where we build. So the transformation of schools now, we are responsible for expansion. We don't do a lot of maintenance, but maintenance becomes a problem sometimes. So it becomes our problem.
I think it's very important for you to emphasize that, because I've heard conversations with, we are the Northeast United States chapter of the such and such old boys or past students association. We want to give back to our school, and it's such a rigmarole, such a this, and like, talk to the NET. They will facilitate and get your, and other people want to give back, but they're kind of afraid and don't want nobody misappropriate the money and that kind of a thing. There is a legitimate channel for them to do that through, and I think that I would hope that awareness would be a great outcome of this conversation.
I hope so, because even in giving back cash, we cannot put it somewhere else. So if you say to us, this is for Rollingtown Primary and it is to build a gate, we have to build that gate. If it is that there's an issue in terms of the gate can't be built, then we communicate with you and say, all right, the school has this. Do you want to do this instead? Because this is not feasible. And that's part of the conversation you have with us. If you said you want to put up a sun, and we say, okay, but the school can't accommodate a sun right now, or it's just not feasible, and we start to work that through with you and to find a way.
Or you might be aware of the fact that two other people want to do the same thing, but the school is here begging for a computer lab.
Exactly. And you wanted the water tank, but the school is saying, I need a computer. So we sort of, do needs assessment for persons and say, this is really what are the needs for the school. And it's usually a very collaborative process, because we can't do it without the school and the input from the stakeholders. So.
I know that there's a national reform effort called TREND, referred to as TREND. Is that kind of how the NET rather supports the trend?
So,
the trend.
Right. So part of the transformation that we're doing is on the infrastructure side with TREND.
Right.
So our building standards, for example, you saw where a person said, we're going digital, but I can't plug in my thing, or the classrooms are hot. So part of the transformation that we're working on are new building standards that are green building technology driven, ICT driven. We have made simple changes. The expansions we're doing now, we've increased the height of the classroom a little bit, and we're looking to do that more. That helps with cross ventilation, lighting. So we're working on the entire environment.
Are there any big infrastructure projects coming up this financial year?
Yes, we're continuing Mount St. Joseph expansion in Manchester. That's to provide spaces in that parish. We're doing quite a few. We should be starting Albert Town in Trelawney shortly. We're currently finishing up, or should be finishing up for the school year, Bridgeport, my brain, Exchange, and we're Jonathan Grant over in Swan. So a lot of the schools we're working with or have plans to work with expansion, they're either shift schools that we're going to remove from the shift, or they were shift schools that we're providing the labs for, or schools that the infrastructure just needs that expansion. So Port Antonio too is slated. My alma mater, Westwood, is slated for canteen. You remember a couple years ago, they lost their canteen to fire. So we're doing a whole repurposing of that school soon. But there are quite a bit of schools. We have at least 72 schools that we're looking at. We're doing pre-investment work right now. It may look like a little bit right now, but it
surely doesn't sound like a little bit.
The impact is great, definitely.
Yes, excellent
Thank you
work.
so much.
Thank you. All right, that was Latoya Harris-Garty, Executive Director at NET. Coming up next, it's Law and Order JA. We'll be right back. Gavel.
A piece for Jamaica. Yo, what are you? Oh man, no, no, brother, no.
Can I see you ever play ref? No, piggy, I'm not playing.
No, I said, person to come from, brother, I want to live good, man. I don't live good, brethren. No shake on, I can play a little ball, brethren.
Really have to shake on?
Yeah, man, and no badness, brethren. Just live good, man.
I'm Barbara Kerr Thompson, founder and principal of Porter's Center for Knowledge. It was not my intention to start a school. I was merely helping my friend's son who struggled in prep school. But more parents came, and more, and so here we are. The biggest hurdle is always going to be finding the capital to build out a dream. Because I was not established to approach, I felt at the time, a bank that could help me. Sagicor Bank came into our lives after we tried 2 other banks. We were able to access a personal banker who was able to lead us in the right direction. She was able to help us to stay afloat with access to products like business credit cards and overdraft. I applaud Sagicor Bank for supporting women in business.
Just so good, cheesy's the taste, it's just so good. Cheesy's are the one and only, so cheesy, crunchy, give me one please. Sunshine snacks, cheesy's, it's just so good. The whole crowd that's a cheesy, so cheesy, just so good. Let's follow, can you feel me? Sunshine snacks, just so good. Number one taste, the whole place I say, just so good. Cheesy's the taste, it's just so good. Cheesy's are the one and only, so cheesy, crunchy, give me one please. Sunshine snacks, cheesy's, it's just so good.
Our days get a little complex sometimes. Often so many things make sense, yet so many do not. We are being intentional about giving prominence to the big stories in order to clarify and enlighten. Lead Story explains who, what, when, where, why, and how. Lead Story with George Davis, weekdays at 6:30 p.m. on CVMTV.
Look who we have in the cut. No, today episode I got nice. Legends, Senator, my longtime brethren, the great, all-star, the king, and the man himself. Salute! You know, as man, we're not too go as specialists, and that's the pinnacle of the problem. We want some new era.
Do what you love and you never work a day in your life. Lie!
You work till a week. It was pandemonium. Country people can relate to me, I talk about.
What you think about me no matter, you know. What matter to me is what me think about myself.
Man United, you know. I don't care what man want to say.
You know, man.
Yeah, man.
You know, man.
You finished?
Yes, we finished.
The Cut is brought to you by Flo and Guinness.
We are here in Petersfield in Westmoreland. We're looking for Chantel, a female farmer.
This is Farmer Chantel.
No, Chantel. Me look at a big woman with that head tie up. Oh my, can be a hot girl farmer.
Of course.
That's a hot girl farmer. Chantel, we're here, you know, we're in your office. We're in your what? Corner office.
I quit my job and I went into farming full time.
Full time?
We're not limiting ourselves in farming.
Okay.
Farming is a big field. Why not go all
out? 7 days a week, you go to the bush, you go to the farm, you clean the pen, you give the goats them water, you go to the chicken farm, you do the chicken business, and you're a mother of 2 children. Chantel, at this point in time, I call her superwoman, Super Chantel. But then you cave.
No more fear of missing out. CVMTV News is on YouTube. Get up-to-date news, sports, and business content at CVMTV News anytime, anywhere. Subscribe now to CVMTV News to see it happen.
Employers and householders, access the Hart NSTA Trust Skills Registry today to employ trained and certified skilled professionals. The time by Hart is
7:30.
All right, welcome back to Sunrise. It's now time for Law and Order JA. So joining us this morning to give us counsel is our very special guest, senior attorney and CEO of PD Law, Priscilla Duhaney. So she's an experienced realtor, mediator, lecturer, and child advocate, co-founder of Child Watch Legal, an affiliate to Hear the Children's Cry. Welcome to Sunrise.
Hi, good morning, PD. How are you doing?
Good to have you.
Good morning, thank you.
So we do have a question that we're presenting to you, and this is the question today. So the question asked is from a teacher on behalf of a student, and it says, my 13-year-old student, B, confided in me that she doesn't feel safe at home due to frequent arguments and physical altercations between her parents. She expressed fear for her own safety and asked for help. How can the legal system protect children like B who are experiencing domestic violence or unsafe environments at home? What are the rights of children in such situations? And what legal avenues are available to ensure their safety and well-being?
All right.
That's a big
interesting
one.
scenario.
Yeah.
And for the record, we have been sure to, obscure the person's name, so we're not using any real names. So the graphic that you see on there, that's not an actual name of the person. So first of all, let's kind of get an idea of where the law is, what laws our actions would be grounded in to begin with.
All right, so thank you, Dennis. So where the law is currently, or where action is in relation to your question, we'd be looking at the Child Care and Protection Act, which is very important and one of the more salient legislations right now concerning children, but also the Domestic Violence Act, which is very important as well in a case like this. Once you are experiencing domestic violence, then the legislation would take precedence. There are several legislations, as you may know, that deals with the protection or the rights of children and the interest thereof. So as I've spoken about the Child Care and Protection Act, I'm going to speak specifically to the Domestic Violence Act in relation to the question at hand. You will, at first, I must congratulate that teacher, because what happens is that it is clear that that student feels comfortable enough and to be more vulnerable to express what is happening in their home.
Right.
So essentially, the laws for domestic violence under the Section 2, it defines a child, and a child is deemed to be someone under the age of 18 that has never been married, which expands the definition for the Child Care and Protection Act, which just speaks directly to being under the age of 18. Section 3 of the legislation speaks to the avenues in which someone may obtain protection, and as we know that a child's rights is engulfed in having being protected against harm, any form of threat to harm or neglect. So you see where the legislation provides for protection. You have the protection order under Section 4 of the Domestic Violence Act, and you also have Section 7, which speaks to the occupation order. So these specific provisions are there. Most persons know the protection order as a restraining order, and that is the provision that says, listen, the court is mandating that you are prohibited from entering into the space, whether it is in whatever environment of that child or individual. And so it is essentially that provision that ensures that the child's rights is protected if they feel unsafe within their home.
The challenge, I think, in this bit of, in this scenario is the fact that it's the child's own parents.
Right.
And it is not one parent in particular. It is both parents. And so is there a case that at some point, if the matter is escalated, then it becomes a situation where the child, in the best interest of the child, has to be removed from the home?
Yeah. Most definitely. So that is usually last resort, but based on the circumstances. So the legislation, as I spoke about the occupation order for the Domestic Violence Act, it is really saying that this person should remain in their home, and the perpetrator should be removed from that environment. Because of course, in addition to the trauma that they would have experienced within the home, to remove them necessarily from the environment, it could also create more trauma, increase the trauma. So if it is, however, if it is that the circumstances are not available for you to remain in that environment, and as you mentioned, Dennis, both parents are the cause of the domestic violence, then it is likely that based on the Child Care and Protection Act, the state will have to intervene and to remove that child from that environment and place them in the state's care.
I know that when we were giving your description earlier, you also do mediation. In a scenario like this, would the first step be to try and mediate the situation, have the parents understand the impact on the child before there is a disruption or a removal of the living situation?
Most definitely. So mediation is always a step that it is recommended now by the courts. It's now become so important that it is an area or avenue that most times you are recommended to do mediation before continuing with litigation. So yes, in a case like that, you always want to settle, because litigation will sometimes increase the traumatic experience of a child, and the impact that it will have can sometimes be negative more than positive.
Before we go, the Child Care and Protection Act is one of those unique acts that don't just tell you, don't do this, don't do that, but it also compels you to act by virtue of saying that you have a duty to protect the rights of a child. So for instance, like neighbors or other persons who may be in proximity to the household who know that this situation is happening to the child, are there implications for other persons for their failure to act?
Very much so. So yes, the Child Care and Protection Act and also the Domestic Violence Act actually puts persons in a position that they should report any form of abuse that they are aware of that is being experienced by a child. So they are mandated to report it.
All right. Well, to be forewarned is to be forearmed. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Much appreciated. That was Priscilla Dehaney, attorney at law and child advocate. Now, on the other side of the break, it's time for Sunrise Gift Market, the Teacher's Day edition with Gianna. We'll be right back.
Jamaica. Yo, what are you?
Oh man, none of that. Yo, no, brother, no, man.
You see you ever play ref? No, piggy, I'm not playing.
Yeah, but I look a bad game. No, I said, place you come from, brother. I want to live good, man. I want to live good, brethren. No shake on, I can play a little bad, brethren.
Really have to shake on?
Yeah, man, and no badness, brethren. Just live good, man.
Come together, I make the violence done.
Hi, I'm Wayne.
And I'm Tami.
And we are the Mitchells. You can watch Meet the Mitchells right here on CVMTV every Wednesday at 8 p.m.
Yes, you guys don't want to miss it. We will be having new episodes every week, so definitely follow along with our family.
Meet the Mitchell family.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
You're the sugar to my tea. Meet the Mitchell family.
Hi, I'm Celine Gordon, host of Holy Road.
Hey everybody, what's up? It's your boy John Mark Wigan, host on the show Holy Road. Listen, people need to know what's happening in the churches and in ministry in all of Jamaica. It's an absolute blessing. We're really excited to share this.
Tune in to CVM. See it happen.
Our days get a little complex sometimes. Often so many things make sense, yet so many do not. We are being intentional about giving prominence to the big stories in order to clarify and enlighten. Lead Story explains who, what, when, where, why, and how. Lead Story with George Davis, weekdays at 6:30 p.m. on CVMTV.
Jamaica's favorite drama, Your Guilty Pleasure.
Listen to me, Trevor Madden. I don't want you to gamble with my life or the lives of our children.
Royal Palm Estate is on CVM every Tuesday and Sunday at 9 p.m.
can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, and you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do.
Welcome back and thanks for staying with us on Sunrise. Now, the Sunrise Gift Market is back and we're celebrating our teachers today. Who better to do it with us than a teacher herself and a talented artisan, Gianna the Plug, founder of the Jamaica Art and Gift Festival.
It's the plug for me. Good morning,
Good
Gianna.
morning. How are you doing?
Good. How are you?
So we've got Teachers Day coming up on Wednesday. For those of you who haven't gotten anything for your teachers yet, I'm here to save you real quick.
Okay.
So we have Locale. They have lots of different gifts. They favor Jamaican makers. It's part of their whole Moda maker type suite of services, all of those things. They gather up, they curate the people, and they kind of do what I do, but in a store. So you can head on over there. You've got, okay, so we wanted to actually talk about the men and the women, because remember teachers
male teachers
are both,
really?
Yes.
Yeah. Wow.
Yes. Aren't you a teacher too?
Not so much these days, but yes, I once a teacher, always a teacher. Yes.
Okay,
But
right.
I tell you, the men suffer in silence.
No, well, not this Teacher's Day.
Okay.
So we chose some things that can go for both, right? But the socks we want for the men, we're really choosing that for the men. Now, you've got soaps, different scents. You also have the massaging type soaps, because, you know, everybody needs a little de-stressing and pampering.
Yes.
They're dealing with our kids all day. It's the least we can think of and do, right?
Agreed.
Then we have wall hangings and different displays. This is a church. This is an angel. Because, you know, a lot of our teachers are religious, or maybe not, but they like something pretty for their home.
Yes.
Right? And then there's some teas, immune boosting tea. And
Need it.
Because those classrooms are like little petri dishes.
they really are. And we've got some candle options.
Nice.
This I thought was really, really cool. It is a plant. You actually water it and it turns into a plant. The seeds are in there and everything. Like it's a whole little, it's
That's
like
very cool.
ready, right?
That is something nice for your desk in the faculty room.
Yes, and you can watch it grow. You can probably even share it with your students if you'd like. A little wallet, you know, some skincare. And this, I thought this was so novelty. This is a notebook, right? Every teacher needs something to write in, but it comes with a page marker or a bookmark, right? And at Locale, they have the matching wrapping paper, and they have a few different prints. So you can have it wrapped nicely. Everybody will think the best of it. You also have water bottles. This one says nourish your mind. So, you know, it's just very, very mind nourishing.
Yeah, so everything over there was from Locale.
Right.
But over here, which I'm going to tell you right now, smells fantastic.
Yeah.
Because
Smells
we are
fantastic,
standing here.
yeah.
It also makes me feel like I want to eat it. This is from
what is this?
Sweet Blessing.
Potato pudding?
No, I think that's the coffee. The soaps are all different things.
Okay.
This one is coffee. No, this one is actually turmeric. And that one is for inflammation and hyperpigmentation. So they all have the different purposes, right? So you have the oil.
Gorgeous skin balancing serum.
There you go.
Would you
That's
look
a
at that?
serum.
Drip, drip.
And then this one I thought was a particular really cool gift. It's small. It's called, they call it a roller, but it's good to help clear your sinuses. It's good to, they suggest you rub it on your temple if you're having a little stress, which we all know we have a little stress.
That smells
every now and
lovely.
then. Yes, it does. And that's the salt scrub. It's good for detoxing and exfoliating.
What's in this?
Oh, that's eucalyptus.
So it's,
Oh.
there you go.
Hey, come on now.
There you go.
Thought it was something else.
Yes. So, and they have candles as well. There's assortment of candles from both places because candles help you unwind and relax when you get home.
Yeah.
Which is what we want to promote self-care for the teachers.
Absolutely.
Right? So these gifts are available. Ngozi, it's her bundle, her sunrise special, is a bundle. If you get any 2 or 3 items, you get 10% off, and you can buy them at the Life Store, KW Bloombox, and her IG is Ngozi Sweet Blessings. Right?
You see it there on the screen, it's on the graphic, it's NGOZI, Sweet Blessings.
Oh, nice.
And Locale, everything was available at Locale Jamaica. They're the pink building on Holborn Road, and they're also online. They have a website, and if you use the code Sunrise Teacher, you get 10% off of
Sunrise
anything there
Teacher.
too. Yes.
All right.
And as you see there, that one is Locale with an E at the end, so LOCALE Jamaica.
Yes.
Awesome stuff,
right.
Gianna. I love when you bring treats and goodies.
Yes.
Very nice.
I think it's so good that so many Jamaican suppliers have small gifts that are affordable.
Yeah.
Because, you know, for teachers, we want to get them something nice, but we also don't want to break the bank, right?
Correct.
And because many teachers, many students have lots of teachers, like my son has 6 teachers.
Right.
I can't get everybody something amazing,
Huge,
like
yeah.
grand,
But
right?
these are
expensive.
great though.
They're
But
great
I can
gifts.
get them something nice, yes.
But also, may I just say, don't get a mug. The teachers are tired of mugs. But more importantly, when you're getting a gift, bear in mind that our children spend more waking hours with their teachers than they do with us. So they pour a lot into our kids. So let's be mindful of that.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome stuff. Thank you, Gianna.
Thank you.
All right, that was Gianna Fakour. I love saying it like that. I don't know why. The founder of Jamaica Art and Gift Festival. Coming up next, it's Sunrise Picnic Corner, the Exam Stress Busters edition. You guys don't want to miss that one. Please stay with us here on Sunrise.
I'll sing a song beside you. And if you ever forget how much you really mean to me, every day I will remind you. You can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, and you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. Ooh,
We are here in Petersfield in Westmoreland. We're looking for Chantel, a female farmer.
This is Farmer Chantel.
No, Chantel. Me look at a big woman with a head tie up. Oh my, can be a hot girl farmer. That's a hot girl farmer. Chantel, we're here, you know, we're in your office. We're in your what? Corner office.
I quit my job.
Quit it.
And I went into farming full time.
Full time?
We're not limiting ourselves in farming.
Okay.
Farming is a big field. Why not go all
out? 7 days a week, you go to the bush, you go to the farm, you clean the pen, you give the goats and water, you go to the chicken farm, you do the chicken business, and you're a mother of 2 children. Chantel, at this point in time, I call her superwoman, Super Chantel. What are you cave?
Hi, I'm Wayne.
And I'm Tami.
And we are the Mitchells. You can watch Meet the Mitchells right here on CVMTV every Wednesday at 8 p.m.
Yes, you guys don't want to miss it. We will be having new episodes every week, so definitely follow along with our family.
Meet the Mitchell family.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
You're the sugar to my tea. Meet the Mitchell family.
Chance here from outside!
Raised ball into the middle, it's a free header, and it's a goal!
right, so you guys remember how we recently delved into the world of managing pep stress, right? And its impact on our primary school kiddos. Well, buckle up, because now we're shifting gears to tackle a new frontier, high school exam stress. And we'll be learning about some exam stress busters from, I believe you are is it the VP?
Principal.
Acting principal. All right. Acting principal of Merle Grove High School, Loretta Ricketts, who is also a parent herself, and she shares how combating exam-related stress and keeping their students' mental health in check is of utmost importance during those nail-biting academic periods. Welcome. How are you?
How are you doing, Madam Ricketts?
Oh, thank you for having me. I'm doing extremely well.
Should I tell the people how you were harmonizing with me before we came on?
Let's just try it and see.
Shall we? Yeah. You know, so you really love it. I can see how you are probably so fantastic with the kids and with the teens. I can see how you're able to engage them. Yes. Before we get into the stress, how critically important is it to be on the same page with our teens to say, I see you?
The first thing we have to do is just to be real.
Yeah.
Let them know that this is a journey that you yourself would have gone through. And so there's nothing to get all worked up about. Even though I say a little stress is good.
Yeah.
Because then it pushes you to work hard at what you're doing.
They develop grit.
That is very good. So a little stress is very good.
Yeah.
And so that's the first thing you want to let them know. It is a journey you go through. And it is actually just a journey. It's not the destination.
Indeed.
Yes.
You know, in high school, the students at all levels are going through, you know, you have end of year exams, you have mock exams, you have the actual, then you have, of course, in fifth form, you have the actual CSEC.
And sixth form.
And in sixth form, it just feels like one continuous thing with IAs and exams. I mean, how do you, for everybody at their level, it's the most exam stress that they've ever experienced. How do you manage them at each stage?
All right, so gradually, the first thing you have to do, in order for you to be ready for exams, because you're at school and you know that you will be tested one way or the other, whether it be an oral examination, whether it be in writing, you will be tested. And so you want them to understand that this is something that you're working towards. Now, what's the first thing? Preparation. You must prepare. You have to spend time listening, paying attention in class, doing your homework, doing what is required of you, right? And then that's the first thing that you'll have to do. Secondly, I'll always say to them, take it easy. Don't get worked up about it. Take it easy, go slowly. Create ways, find ways to relax yourself. So you like to dance, go ahead and dance. While you're even studying, make up some nice little moves with your what you would call it, the pointers that you need to remember. You like to sing, then do a song, no man.
The brain has 10 parts. Come now with the cerebral.
So again, and you just do that kind of thing, right? So that is very important. So just be relaxed, because it is what it is that you have to do. Secondly, don't forget your friends and your family. All right. Some persons, I say to the girls, listen, your girls, tell your best friends, and I won't say what we call those best friends, tell them, give you a break. Give you a break, because you're focusing now. You're on a journey and you're focusing. You've got to get some things done. So I'm going to come off the phone a bit. I'm going to spend less time WhatsApping and doing all of the necessary thing, IG and all that we do. We're going to spend less time doing all of that, because I'm going to focus. So that is the first thing that you want to say to them. Again, secondly, you want to say that to them. Then you want to say, eat properly.
Nourish your brain, nourish your body.
Nourish your brain, eat properly. Ensure that you're drinking water. And if you're somebody who's involved in sports, go out and play your sports. Don't stop life for this. Continue. But you first have to prepare.
But it seems like, or we make it often seem like, especially CSEC and especially in Cape, like, this is going to determine my future. So like, if I fail at this, everything's over. It's like the end of the world, that kind of an end of the world mentality. How do we as the adults in their life help them to manage that feeling that, you know, that if you don't, you know,
this is it.
You're dead.
What do you want to understand? There's a difference between failing something that you were doing and being a failure. So that's the first thing you want to tell them. You are not a failure because you might not have gained the score that you want. Cape and the CXC, it's just what you're using as a passage to where you're going. And so if you have put in all of the work And if it is that you might not have gotten the grade that you want in 1 or 2 of the subjects, don't stop. Keep moving.
But you said something that I really like. And I remember when my daughter just came out of her PEP exam, she was just like, Mommy, that was so easy. And I looked at her and I said, was it easy? And she goes, you know, it wasn't easy, but I was prepared. And the preparation is what alleviates a lot of the stress.
Right.
So I love that you are saying, it's not just deep breathe, it's not just dance it out, it is prepare, nourish your body, take care of yourself, balance your life, and then the sense of overwhelm
will be less.
Will be less.
Yes.
And I love that you're putting it that way, because those are life skills, eh?
Yes.
What you're sharing is not just a CSEC related scenario or a CAPE related scenario. These are life skills whenever you come upon difficult obstacles as you journey, and we're preparing them for life.
For life, and that's one of the things that we want to ensure while we're doing the exams. Let them understand that it is life preparation. It is not your final destination. And I want to also remind them, don't forget to laugh. Don't forget to laugh. Laugh at what? Laugh at yourself. Laugh at just anything that you find funny. Just don't forget to laugh. And also, most importantly, I always say to the girls, why don't you pray?
That's right.
Pray. Spend some time in meditation and spend some time praying.
Ground yourself.
Ground yourself.
Yes.
Remember your family support. Remember your teachers and your counselors. Don't forget those. You know, you just keep saying to them, talk to your teachers, talk to your counselors, talk to your pastors, talk to those who are your mentors. Whatever it is that you need to do in order to get through this and be relaxed. I had a scenario myself because I'm a parent, you know, and you know, my children, they do exams too, and my daughter is getting all worked up. And I just said to her, come, let's play some jacks. Oh my God. And you could see her just trying to, and then she would forget about, for a moment, she spent the time there and trying to balance and doing it. And in doing so, I am talking to her about some of her own content area.
Yes.
And so it is most relaxing. So as parents too, we can do something to help them.
That's right.
Just take the stress away by focusing them on something else.
Awesome.
Right.
Awesome.
Really very
Such a great idea. Thank you very much for coming and sharing.
Yes.
Your students and your kids are all the better for having you. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
Principal said we must laugh.
Aren't you?
Oh, Principal Ricketts.
Nobody really laugh.
Our guest has been Loretta Ricketts, acting principal of Merle Grove High. On the other side of the break, we're going to hit the home stretch. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Look who we have in the cut. No, today episode I got nice. Legends, Senator, my longtime brethren, the great all-star, the king, and the man himself. Salute! You know, as man, we're not to go as specialists, and that's the pinnacle of the problem. We want some new era. Do what you love and you never work a day in your life. You lie.
You work till a week. It was pandemonium. Country people can relate to me. I talk about.
What you think about me no matter. You know. What matter to me is what me think about myself.
Man United. You know. I don't care what man wants to say.
You know, man.
Yeah, man.
You know, man.
You finished?
Yes, we finished.
The Cut is brought to you by Flow and Guinness.
Trust Hawkeye's Total Connect. Hawkeye, securing what matters most. Time by Hawkeye is 8 a.m.
Our days get a little complex sometimes. Often so many things make sense, yet so many do not. We are being intentional about giving prominence to the big stories in order to clarify and enlighten. Lead Story explains who, what, when, where, why, and how. Lead Story with George Davis, weekdays at 6:30 p.m. on CVMTV.
Jamaica's favorite drama, Your Guilty Pleasure.
All that having a baby now is going to do for you is make you a prisoner of this apartment.
Royal Palm Estate is on CVM every Tuesday and Sunday at 9 p.m.
No more fear of missing out. CVMTV News is on YouTube. Get up-to-date news, sports, and business content at CVMTV News anytime, anywhere. Subscribe now to CVMTV News to see it happen.
Hi, I'm Wayne.
And I'm Tami.
And we are the Mitchells. You can watch Meet the Mitchells right here on CVMTV every Wednesday at 8 p.m.
Yes, you guys don't want to miss it. We will be having new episodes every week, so definitely follow along with our family.
Meet the Mitchell family.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
You're the sugar to my tea. Meet the Mitchell family.
Folks, that's all the time we have for today. It's been a great morning. A morning of, victories, a morning of learning.
A morning of losses.
I'm
sorry, may I get my trophy, please? Someone.
I was being humble, I was being magnanimous.
You couldn't do anything but. I mean, that's typically what losers have to do.
Sorry.
What? Oh, look at that. On cue.
It's all right. It's all right. Sunrise community, we've had 1 week of giveaways, 1 week down, and we're into week number 2. This week, we'll be testing how closely you've been watching all our Sunrise segments. So make sure you pay special attention every day this week, because at the end of the week, we'll be calling out 2 lucky Sunrisers, giving them a special Sunrise pop quiz. And of course, $25,000 cash could be yours, but
all you have to do is answer that you won.
You must be a part of the Sunrise community. So go to our social media pages and click the link in our bio now. And if you're not a part on social media, you can send us a WhatsApp message at 876-833-0897.
Also, remember to tune in to the Premier League. Crystal Palace versus Manchester United is at 2 p.m. I'm not going to miss that. Also, Lee's story is at 6:30 p.m. And the Cuts featuring Asafa Powell and Fraser McConnell is at 8 p.m.
Yeah.
The Need for Speed edition.
I like that. Well, that's all the time we have. So it's, of course, it's been fun, but we got to go. If you missed anything, you just want to re-watch your favorite stuff, you can log on to CVMTV.com for all the fun stuff in between. You can hop on to Instagram at SunriseCVM, at CVM Television. And a special big up to our official catering sponsor, keeping us well fed, Mothers with the best breakfast in town. The Roundtable Squad.
They're going to take over now. Bye guys, see you soon. Oh, look at that. My trophy, my trophy, ha ha. My trophy, ha.
Welcome to the Roundtable, guys. It's your boy Nathan, and joining me this morning is my beautiful co-host Gianna. And there's one guest here who does not need any introduction, but he's still a special guest nonetheless because he's not normally here. So welcome, Mr. Dennis Brooks.
Hi, welcome. Thank you.
You can still say hi,
Yeah.
And we have Mrs. Latoya Harris-Garty. Who you would have, make sure you're watching, always watch, who would have been on earlier, the executive director for the National Education Trust. And, it's a round table, so, we always have that fun little chit chat. But it was a good weekend, guys?
It was a good weekend.
It was a good weekend?
Yeah, it was pretty rainy.
That means it was a good weekend.
No. Well, they canceled one of the gift markets for the weekend for the Mother's Day, so that kind of wasn't cool.
Yeah, some money. Money off the table.
Yeah.
We understand that. Yeah.
Understood.
Bad.
Yeah.
How was it for you?
It was good. I have 2 boys that kept me on my toes.
Yes, when she says good, it's not really good. But it's time to check what's buzzing online in our social buzz. Let's check it out.
This is legendary. I haven't seen my brother here in Miami. I'm in Miami right now, Miami-Dade County 305, and I'm so blessed to let the world know I haven't seen my brother, and I don't think you've seen my brother, not just me. Hey, it's been about 15 years since you've seen him in Miami or what we call the United States, and I just want to say, yo, Buju Banton, welcome back to your second home. Buju Banton, my brother, he back. He in Miami right now. First of all, I love you, brother.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Anybody that know DJ Khaled?
God is amazing, brother. I want to say enough love to all the people out there. This is Buju Banton, and I want to say enough love to you all my fans out there.
Yes.
And all the other states.
Yes, that's
in the
right.
United States of America.
That's right.
Gargamel is back.
From the heart of Kingston, from the ice of Alaska, Buffalo Soldier, Hardcore Rasta.
No, but seriously, guys. So Buju is in the US.
Yeah, well, or he was. I don't know if he still is, but yeah.
I mean, the video is taken there.
He's fully outside the country.
I just want to know who his lawyer is, because I need to go get that lawyer on my side. I'm just saying. As far as me here, if you get deported, just reach back at US in 2 seconds. So, Buju, big up yourself.
Yeah.
Interesting.
What do you think?
I think it's great for him.
Yeah.
We are. You know what? It's true. Big up Gargamel.
Yeah.
Continue living your life.
He can tour.
You paid your time, and
Yeah.
it's time to be outside and live again, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I like it.
Outside.
All right.
Outside. After the social buzz is always a fun next segment. It's now time for a bag of things.
Okay, so I am doing bag of things today, and I thought I'd talk about the goodies that people collect, like when they go to trade shows and stuff. I know that the Home Health and Garden Expo was this past weekend. I don't know if you guys went and took some things. I was rained out, so I didn't go, but I decided to bring, this is my little goodie bag of stuff that every time my Johnny goes away on these things, I like hijack his bag and take the goodies that I like first before he gives them to all these other people. Because I wanted to talk about it because I think that, if it's 7 interactions with a brand before someone engages, right? And I feel like the novelty things, the more useful you make them for our lives, is the more we will interact with your brand and then possibly do something, right? So I thought this was cool. It's a pen, right?
It's a rake.
It looks like a rake, right? But it's a back scratcher.
Oh.
Right?
I did not see that. Plot twist.
Wow. Right?
I did not see that coming.
So every time I look at it, I remember this company now. And I'm like, oh my God, this is so cool.
Yeah, I see what you're saying now, Jenna.
Okay.
And then there was this one, the one other thing I'll show you because they're telling me we don't have time. But you see this? This is like a screen for your phone. It's a screen cleaner.
Oh.
Right? But then you open it and it's a
lip gloss?
Yes! Like a chapstick.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hello. So I can use this every day.
They made this for you.
Yeah, no,
they made this for you.
You got me with the back scratcher, but the screen lip balm.
They made this for you.
I really do think I see something coming because I don't want to see what else is in that bag at this point. But thank you, though, Jenna.
You're welcome.
So our hot topic for the day. Education reform, preparing students for today's world. This is a good one.
Interesting.
So I'll ask the question this way, since they've posed that as education reform, do we think that there's something wrong with the education system in our country?
Yes.
Go. Why?
I lecture at tertiary level, and by the time the students come to me, they're like 16, 17, like right out of school. And I'm finding that critical thinking is an issue, their presentation skills, as in even speaking English, even to read a paper, like it's very difficult for me. Now, I do, in full transparency, I lecture in the arts, so I don't know if it's a thing where they assume that because they're going to be artists, maybe they don't have to focus on these things as much.
Okay.
But the thing is that in order to conduct any sort of discipline within arts, you must be able to think critically. So those things are a problem. You must be able to sell your art, which means you must be able to present. So these are the things that bother me a lot, actually, because I'm here saying, you know, why? My favorite question to them is why? But why? And then it's like they're stumped, and they'll actually just look at me as if, yeah.
What do you think, Dennis?
Well, some of the things that you've mentioned, I would say are, in my opinion, they are challenges of the current generation of people who are matriculating at that level. And I don't know that it is a systemic issue. Now, one of the challenges, I think, and I've said this many times, I think I do blame some of the challenges in critical thinking with the shift away from common entrance to GSAT. I think we've picked up on what was wrong, and we've moved in the direction of PEP, which I think is brilliant, and I love it. And so there was an emphasis on critical thinking in common entrance that was absent. I mean, I feel that the GSAT experience was an experience of accumulating a huge volume of information that I don't know that was necessarily...
And
then you just regurgitate it back on examination day. Now I think that PEP is demanding our students to be good at reasoning. And so we've gone back into the direction of reasoning ability, which was a feature of common entrance. That's my general view on that aspect. But I think in our society, I think we need, given where we are in the digital world, we need to be focusing in terms of education reform on preparing students to exist in a digital society. And more importantly, for instance, things like teaching children to spot a scam. I think it's a fundamental life skill in the modern world to understand that when you're being fooled, because I think that young people are very easily bamboozled. And that is an area that reform needs to encourage. We can talk some more about that.
I think also...
I want to hear the expert at the table now.
I wouldn't say that I'm an expert, right? I think that is why, and I agree with you, GSAT regurgitate. You know, you memorize, you spit it out. That was it. And that's why the ministry has moved where they're infusing STEM.
Or STEAM, I hear that.
It is STEAM. I was gonna shift. Okay. So because they're infusing STEM throughout the curriculum, and that's the revised curriculum that's out. And at people complain about PEP still. I think it's not as onerous though on the children,
and it's right. So it's not this grand event.
And it forces, it's really asking you to critically think, analyze, and reason things through. That's the core of it. What we're promoting now is STEAM.
Thank you.
Right? Yeah. And I use the analogy all the time to say, I'm an iPhone person, right? And yes, we want persons to be versed in math. And yes, we want them to have some science and engineering, and that's great. But STEM cannot stand on its own.
No.
And STEM on its own is not marketable, because the creative is where you get the marketing behind things, right? For your iPhone has mastered the engineering part of things, right? But no, they have to sell to you. And in selling to you, they have to tap into other things, which is where your creative come in.
Right.
So I agree with you.
One of the things I think, and we can come back to it after the break, what are the 21st century skills that will now separate our children who are in schools right now to be really prepared for that? But let's talk about it right after the break, guys.
In need of a loan? AIM Financial is the place to go. We have loans from $20,000 to $3.3 million. Get a loan to pay school or college tuition, medical expenses, bills, fix up your house, buy furniture and appliances, repair or buy a car. And when you're done, take a vacation loan. AIM has a loan for any purpose. Call AIM today. You won't find a better deal elsewhere. Guaranteed.
Attention all commuters, your JUTC fares just got lower. Use your smarter card today and pay only $50. Yes, only $50. Travel safe and hassle-free with the JUTC using your smarter card. But wait, there's more. Get 3 free rides with your first smarter card top-up before May 31. And starting May 13, all adult commuters without a smarter card will pay $100. With your smarter card, paying your fare is easier. Say goodbye to coins and hello to hassle-free travel. Don't miss this opportunity when you travel with the JUTC, your route to excellence.
Welcome back to the round table. This morning's topic is education reform, preparing students for today's world. Now, the question was posed, what are the 21st century skills that will be able to prepare our kids for that world? So, to the table, those 21st century skills. So we say we want them to be a little bit more critical in thinking and creative, but what really are we talking about when we say to teach them in school?
So before I even get to like the technology part, which obviously is coming, I think that there's one thing that we are not doing a good enough job of, and it's conflict resolution.
Okay.
When it comes to our country specifically, I think that they're just not equipped. They don't have the skills. They're not practicing it, whatever it is. And I think that needs to be fundamental, actually, because that's still affecting us now.
Okay. I agree with you to an extent, but I think from a sociological perspective, the education system is one system in the superstructure of society. And we tend to, it is often the system that we dump everything on when the other systems are failing.
Including the blame.
So the family is an important social institution. Religion is an important social institution. The mass media, etc. And anytime parents don't want to do the things, we should put it in schools.
But some parents don't know either.
But you still can't. You can't expect the school to take on the whole.
And so the school needs
burden.
The school almost has this overwhelming burden, and there are only so many hours that you spend in school, and I think that we often face that challenge.
Because I think what Dennis is saying is that conflict resolution could be done in a church setting. If you find that every school or every community has like community centers and churches, why not have conflict resolution classes that happen after school time that kids you go from school?
The population of Sunday school or Sabbath school is dwindling every year.
Right.
Why don't you send it if you taught them the right values? Yeah. Or what about the content in mass media? I'm saying that the work of all the socializing agents buttress the work of each other. And everything we tend to say, the school needs to do it. We need more values of Garveyism. We need to teach Garveyism in school. And the school must teach it. And these children don't have no manners. We need to teach it in school. They need to come to school with manners.
But hold on. But if we're reforming education, which is what this is about, and we have a wish list of what people should know in the 21st century, I think it's fundamental that conflict resolution would be a part of that.
The nature of the reform should be macro. It should be structural. It should be systemic.
Putting it in the education system, I think is where Dennis is saying that
it would be mandatory at that point.
Even work because there'd be so much that you're trying to do in the school that the emphasis.
The school becomes overwhelmed as this repository of fixing society.
But that's why the school is part of a community community.
Exactly.
So it has to be, a school can't exist without support from all of the agents.
Right.
So I think that's why the ministry has this push for parenting, because nobody gives you a manual. Here's a child. You get a phone, you get a car, you get a manual. You get a child, you don't have a manual to say how do you parent. And as you said, some parents just don't know.
Yes.
So there's need for parenting support, parenting teacher, and that's what the Parenting Commission does. You know, they're working with parents and stakeholders. The school itself, that's a safe space for a lot of children. And that's where they will learn different things and to do things differently. And yes, you create avenues. I think a lot of young people need healthy, wholesome opportunities. So even with STEAM, you know, having a club at school afterwards to do these things so that they can use their hands and create and do things. You say, what are the skills? Innovation is critical in this thing. So the school can provide an avenue in terms of, okay, they do a club, they do uniform groups to put you in, so you get supplemental information and supplemental training in that environment. But yes, it can't exist alone. So the church has to do its part, the community has to do its part. I mean, there was one time when you walk as a student, you can't do whatever because Miss Matty going to tell the thing there or whatever. You don't have that. You just adults nowadays, they see the kids doing all these things, and the first thing you do, grab your phone to video. That can't be our response. You know?
And it used to be that community-based organizations were far more vibrant in the socializing process.
This is vibrant, involved. I think that's the thing that we can all point to, that for those who fall in a particular age group, you remember growing up and seeing a greater level of involvement from things that weren't your parents. You knew that when you went to church, you knew that when you went to this particular uniform group, you knew that when you went to even a family member's house, there are things that were being impressed upon you as an individual. Because I learned a part of entrepreneurship from my auntie. She was an entrepreneur. And for me, that was a part of my educational system, because that was something I saw for myself. You can earn for yourself. And that wasn't something I learned in school.
Well, speaking of that should be one of the things that are on the new 21st century
But then let me ask the question
curriculum.
then. Should we then, and we can talk about it and we'll come back from the break again, because we're going to jump to a break. Do we probably need to then throw out certain things that we're forcing on kids in school now? Yes, teach them the English language. Or should we start to talk about technology? Should we start to talk about financial education? Should we start
they have to be able to
and
speak.
these are subjects that you're now talking about in school, where as a 5-year-old, you're being taught basics of savings from kindergarten. That by the time you hit high school, you're being taught about stocks, investments. So for me, maybe the big question is not education reform, but what are the tools that will transform our education to the place that it needs to be, instead of just reforming it as adding new things. But let's talk about it after the break, because we know the conversation is getting really hot and we just don't have enough time. But stay tuned, more to come after.
Has begun, I've traveled the seas, I've traveled the waters. Once I was weak, now I'm much stronger. I've worked in the sun, look what I've become. I've conquered the beast, now I'm much greater. I've learned from a failure. Dedication, discipline and drive, seizing every moment that comes up in this life.
Welcome to the ZZ Lottery Draw for 8:25 a.m. Monday, May 6th, 2024. The one-drop winning number is 3. The hat-trick winning numbers are 3, 8, 7. The four-play winning numbers are 1, 7, 9, 1. The fireball is red. Thank you for playing with Izizi. Gordon, host of Holy Road.
Thanks for staying with us. So, you know, time flies when good things are happening, and the best conversations only ever happen in the break. I swear, you don't get the real fun part of the conversation. We just don't have enough time.
Yeah.
But you know what time it is? It's time for final thoughts. So the question was posed about having, you know, what are the new thoughts and the new concepts, the new subjects that we're talking about. But I guess the real final thought is for the education reform to really take hold, what are the steps in your minds individually that you need to do to get it to the place that you want to see it at? Whether it's education system or even a larger society. Gianna.
No, don't start with me.
You don't want to start with me?
No, because
Why?
I'm still thinking about that.
Okay, I like that. Let's start with our guest then.
Well, I think the transformation of education will take time. What needs to happen, your stakeholders have to buy into that change process. There will be significant capacity building required because you have a curriculum. STEAM is a big part of the curriculum, but how it's taught and integrated in this school is different at that school. So how do we get all persons at a level that it is effective? And then it's really just providing students with an opportunity and a platform for them to do the things that they are capable of. Because trust me, I was at that challenge last week, and the things that they created as part of this STEAM challenge, is amazing. So they have the capacity. It is the exposure and the opportunity. So it's to give them that.
Love it.
I think as society continues to modernize, the education system must modernize and transform. A part of that modernization needs to be the continued digitization of the education system. We saw during COVID that forced a lot of schools to, but what it showed us is that in the right circumstances, we can shift, pivot, as we were saying at the time, very quickly, and we are a very resilient society. I think we need to keep moving in that direction. We're moving, we talk about blue economy, we talk about the e-commerce and all of that. We need to shift our education system to preparing our children for that kind of a society and to make them more digitally resilient so that they can operate and be functional in the society in which we live, because that's what education is about.
So I think in order to transform, we need more courses that we use in real life. So how to start a business, how to do your taxes, those sort of things. I think, and Dennis asked me during the break, but when? And I think as early as possible, because there's no reason why they can't choose that for their life. If it is that they want to start a business, I don't see why we have to wait until we're 18 or so, maybe for some legal things, but you can always get a parent on there. So I think like the practicing of what we're going to end up doing, because...
But when do you teach them?
You teach them
you
from...
have to go take out some of the old things that are in the system. That's where you were going.
Yes. Some old things have to go. Some of them are not relevant in today's society anymore.
I want to ask you which ones, because we don't want to start the fire now with the conversation. But I love it though. I love it. And I think, just to wrap up real quick, 2 thoughts. So, the brightest man in the world is a baby just born. He's a blank slate that can learn any language, any concept, any thought. So let's not diminish or limit ourselves in a way that we don't see the opportunities. Let's teach our kids everything they need, and the education must reflect the society or